Hello, and happy holidays. As a special treat from us at the Carriage Rest Tales crew, we wanted to release a special one-shot episode for the holiday season, basically as a gift to our listeners. This episode's going to be a little bit different, as Sam's actually going to be running the story, and Nick, Ryan, and myself are going to be the players. If you weren't already aware, we actually do already have a series of one-shot adventures on our website. You can find those at carriageresttales.com. These one-shots typically we're playing with other people, widening our table to include more. However, we decided to release this one-shot on our main channel because it featured the standard crew. So, if you like this type of additional content, please make sure to check out our website and see what our other one-shots look like. Furthermore, if you'd like to be a player on one of those one-shot adventures, make sure to message us on Discord or email and we can see what we can do. But without further ado, let us see what Sam has in store for us. Hello, fellow travelers. Today our adventure begins, not with the bard spinning his epic tale, but in the library of the Carriage Rest Inn. Between the crackling fire and the overstuffed armchairs, we find a patron, lost in the pages of a story. A story about heroes, villains, and a merry band of adventurers caught somewhere in between. Let us also get lost in this adventure.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Carriage Rest Tales One-Shots. I'm your host and DM, Sam. So we'd like to welcome you to a special holiday episode, a bonus episode, if you will, of Carriage Rest Tales. And a little twist, I'm going to DM today. So we have Mike, Ryan, and Nick are in studio, and we are going to walk through a little adventure I built around some legendary figures. So I'm going to pass it to my left, and we'll go from there.
Well, howdy, folks. This is Mike, the Dungeon Master, but tonight I'm going to be playing Harry Hopperson, also known as the Easter Bunny. I was nominated to be on the Legendary Council thousands of years ago when I used my healing abilities to help a certain individual that I had came across, and he suggested I should be there.
Awesome. Well, can you explain what Harry Hopperton looks like?
Harry Hopperton is a bunny rabbit, of course. He has a plaid vest that he wears so he can show off his arms. And he likes to hop around and likes to heal people, actually, is what he likes to do.
Awesome. You have a class?
Oh, yes, I'm a druid.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hey, everyone. This is Ryan. I will be playing a gnomish rogue that happens to be the Tooth Fairy or a Tooth Fairy. My character's name is Ginger Vitus. And she was elected to the council because she has to have all the teeth. Like any shiny, unique tooth, she has to have it.
Okay.
And will do anything in her power to get that tooth for herself. So Ginger has long, dark red hair, almost kind of like gothic. She wears a lot of black.
Okay.
She wears a circlet made from teeth with two very large incisors pointing up like 6 inches long.
Uh-huh.
So from a distance, it looks like she kind of has horns,
okay,
but she doesn't. She also wears a necklace with a single tooth that happens to be a front tooth from her former lover.
Oh, okay.
And she has a companion that is a wild boar. And I will tell you the wild boar's name when I feel like it. So
I love it. Okay, perfect.
Hey, this is Nick. I will be playing a human wizard, also known as Father Time.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Swiss Cheese.
wow.
Cheese is the nickname, just because he likes cheese. Swiss Cheese.
I love it.
He was selected to be Father Time by the previous Father Time, so he was chosen because he demonstrated his magical abilities as a wizard, and he wears a large dark green cloak. Typically, he has this hood on over his face, so you can't really see his face very much.
Okay.
And he also has a chain around his neck with a clock.
You're like D&D Flavor Flav.
So that's what you're also seeing.
Yeah. I was like, he's Flavor Flav.
Dark.
Dark? Why
I don't know.
He's a bunny with like a plaid vest on.
Plaid vest.
I feel like your arm's just like ripped.
No.
Oh, no, you're not like a strong bunny?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I just want to be close to the nature.
Okay. I play pretty similar to the way that Mike runs his table. So there'll be no big changes there. The one thing I love, though, is if my players want to do something, as long as they can sell it to me, I'm going to let them do it. So be super creative and come up with the coolest things that you can think of. And we're going to go from there. Questions before we start?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm curious how this is going to go.
Do we know each other, I assume?
Yeah, you guys all know each other. Here we go. So we start at the last Legendary Figures meeting of the year. It's 1 week before Christmas, and the gang's all here. We have Father Time, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, Mother Nature, Cupid, Jack Frost, and of course, Jesus. So you're all sitting in a very large room around a extremely large oak table that fits about 20. You're all gathered at one end, and you're walking through normal Legendary Figure business. As you will, you're flipping through applications of people who are applying to be Legendary Figures. The one at the top of the list is Tom Brady. It's pretty much a consensus that it's going to be a no again for the 5th year in a row. Not a Legendary Figure. Suddenly, an elf appears. She's cool, calm, and collected. Her hair is swept up in a very tight bun, perfectly placed on the top of her head. Excuse me, Jack. I need to interrupt the meeting. You would know her as Eleanor, and she's the head elf at the North Pole. Mother Nature, it's happening again. Mother Nature looks extremely worried. This isn't good. We must assemble a team.
What's happening?
Mother Nature is going to look at you and say, well, why don't you explain, Eleanor? And Eleanor is going to say, so he's gone again. And we, with the timetable we have, we really need somebody to come in and find him. We can't find him. From the end of the table, you're gonna hear, you're gonna see a very large turkey stand up and say, "That is it. Of course he's gone. He does this every flipping year. I'm not helping this time. I ain't gonna find him. I'm not helping. He steals the thunder from me extremely too many times. And every single year, right after my holiday, there he is again, getting all stressed out and not happening.
Just relax, Butter. It's okay.
Excuse me. My name is Tom, and you know that, Hoppy.
I thought it was Butterball.
No, it is not. So you can just relax over there with your little plaid vest, okay? I'm not doing this again. You know it. Jesus, you know what I'm talking about.
Jesus and I are very close friends. Please don't insult Jesus.
He steals the thunder from his holiday too. It's really about him. And Jesus is going to stand up and say, yeah, I have my followers to worry about. I cannot do this again. I can't go looking for Santa. It's actually my time of year, not his. So I'm out.
So wouldn't it be better if he just stays missing then to help you out?
I think that's why he doesn't want to go find him.
I mean,
then why do we need to find him?
I didn't say that.
Well, I like Santa. I usually do a work exchange with him. He helps me in the Easter time, and I help him in Christmas. So I think I'd be happy to go help and look.
He has way too many cavities from all the cookies he eats.
Well, don't you like that, then? He also gives the children cavities.
They're gross.
Oh, you don't like cavities.
Gross cavities.
Oh, yeah, you want the healthy teeth, like from
like
hockey
yours.
matches.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure how he's able to deliver all those presents in that short amount of time. He's a sketchy fella to me.
I always assumed you helped him with stopping some time so he could do stuff.
I don't know. I haven't helped him, but he's definitely manipulating it somehow.
Tricky to mess with time. So we need a team. Oh, and Eleanor, did you get my basket I sent you?
Oh, I did, Hopperson. Thank you so much. I definitely love those chocolate eggs. They are my favorite. Don't tell the big guy.
I won't.
Thank you so much. So Mother Nature's going to stand up. Okay, so, well, it looks like, is Harry going alone? And you can see across her face that she's slightly worried that it's just you. She's gonna look over at Jack Frost. Jack, do you think you and Santa are buddies? And he's gonna be like, oh yes, we're buddies. But see, here's the thing.
I might have some peeps that could maybe come and join me.
that would maybe work a little bit better. So Jack Frost,
You and all that candy.
is gonna say, see. So El Nina, my girlfriend's hanging out up at the North Pole these days, and I can't see her currently. But if you see her at the Candy Cane pub, please tell her I said hi.
El Nino?
El Nina.
El Nino?
Mm-hmm.
Can do.
So Mother Nature's gonna look across the table at the Tooth Fairy. Ginger.
Yes, Mother.
I feel like Santa helped you that one time. Remember, about 200 years ago?
I figured you'd throw that in my face.
I just feel like maybe when you're there might be some special elf teeth, and you would know that Santa's elves, their teeth are all different colors.
Ooh.
So it's definitely something that you enjoy.
Maybe add it to my crown to be a little more festive. Fine, I'm in.
Perfect. And then Mother Nature's gonna look over at Father Time, and she's just gonna give him that you probably should do this look.
Okay, sure, fine, whatever. Just boss me around.
Perfect. Okay, great. So, thank you guys so much for helping out, and we'll hold it together here. We'll finish up the meeting, and So, I mean, you guys know how to get to the North Pole through the doors.
Oh, through the doors? Yeah, we can go through the doors.
Okay, so you guys are gonna get to this. In this.
Is it? It's a magical door, I assume.
Yes. We're all. We're all magical. Are you? Feeling
Yeah.
okay?
I usually just take my hole, but I can take the door.
You could. I mean, a Hoppy. You can absolutely take your rabbit hole if you'd like to, but maybe we should all just. Well, you get there however you'd like.
I'll stay with the group.
Okay. Perfect.
Ginger's going to give a little whistle. Friar.
Friar?
And a big wild boar comes running in. Friar Tusk.
Friar Tusk, okay.
And it's cold in the North Pole. And she jumps on the back of Friar Tusk and she's ready to go.
Mother Nature's going to walk you through this massive, 14-foot double doors. And you're going to walk into a dark circled room. And there are about 6 or 7 smaller doors kind of aligning, and each door has a different symbol on it. You are going to see there's a turkey, a candy cane, a big red heart, a pot of gold, a skull, a candle, and a colored speckled egg. So Mother Nature's going to look at the three of you and go, now, listen, we all know he can be very temperamental at this time of year. It's very difficult to be him. And we all know that, right? And we love him so much, and he helps us out all of the time. So just remember that. And you can see she's kind of panicked and a little worried. So, and she goes, and blows out her hand to the three of you, and kind of, you see these little specks of kind of just little light specks float through you, and some of them feel cold and some of them feel warm, and you're going to go ahead and add 10 additional hit points to your hit point max. I'll give you the option. You can add 10 additional hit points, or you can increase your AC by 1.
I'm doing AC.
Yep. I'm doing hit points.
Okay.
I'm up to 15.
So this is just 10 permanent hit points?
Yeah, 10 permanent hit points. So your hit point max will change for this encounter. Okay. And before you step through the candy cane door to go to Christmas Village, I'm going to give you guys each a daily that you can use because I'm in the holiday spirit. Today's my birthday, so I'm going to give you guys a birthday present. So, Mike, we've already talked about yours. You have a rabbit hole.
Yep.
So your rabbit hole
the bourbon?
I have a portable hole.
A portable hole.
So it
sounds like a personal problem.
It is a portal that you can throw anywhere, and it will walk you through any wall, any door, as long as they're not magically enchanted. But you'll be able to sense that beforehand.
Okay. I mean, they could always just walk into a wall. I can't.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Father Time, you have an hourglass that you can use once a day. And what it does is it stops time. So you can stop time for 6 seconds, so 1 full turn, and you can stop somebody from doing something. You can make a move or an action. You can stop time.
Okay.
It's only once a day.
That's cool.
And for you, sir.
I'm a lady.
For you, ma'am. Couldn't think of anything. So we need to come up with something together.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was about to say, like, do I not get anything?
No, you do get something. I'm just trying to, because your wand thing's really cool already.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta be something with
floss.
teeth.
It could be.
You get floss.
Oh.
This is a total ripoff from the Santa Claus.
But we're doing it. I want to do it.
So, like, the tinsel that I can, like, cut through
Yeah,
metal.
but it's floss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I like that.
Yeah. So you're gonna get we'll say
magical floss.
Floss of chainsaw.
1 foot of magical floss.
So, how does that work? Is it like a one use?
Yeah, it's a one-time use.
Or is there like a spool and every day it just tears me off a piece?
Yeah, every day
Okay.
you can tear off a piece of this magical spool and it'll cut anything. And
Cut through anything?
it will cut through anything and it will also mend anything. So if you can pull the floss back through the thing, it'll mend it together.
So, can I cut and it's gone, or can I cut and mend? Or is it one or the other?
One or the
Okay.
other. You can either cut and or mend.
Okay. And you said it's 1 foot?
1 foot.
long.
Just don't use it to floss.
Yeah. Okay, so you are going to. Well, you're standing in this room.
So I assume we want to go through the one with the candy cane.
A Mother Nature left.
I'm going to go through the one with the candy cane.
Yeah, well, I'll follow.
I know the speckled egg is mine.
You know what? I don't have my own door.
I assume
there-
you just fly, or I guess you could.
No, like, I don't have like a tooth door.
I'm assuming the skull is mine.
Probably. We could. Skull will probably be Halloween.
Well, time, you're limited
Everybody
time.
dies.
Death,
Everybody
Yeah,
dies.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
maybe that's what it is.
Y'all can roll a history check.
18 for the tooth fairy.
26.
Okay.
Hop's got a 2.
Okay.
That would make sense that you'd be really good at history checks.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
should
I had
You
a
should-
plus. I had a +7.
be. Yeah. You
should
should
have
be so.
19.
That is so.
You
good.
should just have an automatic success for
Yeah.
any history check.
That's
I
my,
know this.
Yeah.
That is so good. Okay, so you would remember, Swiss, that the skull is actually Dia de los Muertes. It's the Day of the Dead. It's not actually Halloween. It's the Day of the Dead door.
Okay.
And if you're 18, you know also that you have a door. Mother Nature was kind of just standing in front of it. There's a big tooth on it.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is.
Is that a molar?
It's a canine.
Canine.
Don't
Do you-
get tongue in cheek with me, Hoppy.
Do you collect tusks as well? As you're looking at a friar tusk.
Only from the rarest of creatures.
All right, so I think we should go through this candy cane.
How are your teeth looking?
He doesn't have any.
I can buy it through carrots. I got 2.
Just 2.
I think I got some bottom teeth too, because that would be really weird if I didn't. But
If he falls, the teeth are mine.
It's all yours. I don't want. I'm just here killing time.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun.
all right, so we walk
All right,
through this door.
Let's go through the candy cane.
Okay,
I'm still riding Friar Tusk, by the way.
that's fine. So you walk through the candy cane door and it opens up. It's instantly cold. And you see just a blanket of white snow in front of you. And you walk into what you know as Christmas Village. You've all been here before. Santa's pretty much the head of the Legendary Figure Committee Council, if you will. And for whatever reason, you've all have been there. So you're familiar with the town. And I also have a map, which I didn't make copies of. I'll text it to everyone. How's that sound?
Can we just put it in the middle?
My electronic map.
Here. I'll put it in the middle, but then I have a picture so I can see it.
Oh, that makes
Can you move your
sense.
dragon? I don't want to touch your dragon.
Yeah, it's fine.
For all you listening, they have like a Italian glass dragon in the middle of the table. I'm afraid if I touch it, I'm going to break
Where are you
it.
putting it over there? Like, is that going to fall? Here, put it over here. It's our little Murano glass dragon from we got it in Italy.
Where are we?
Oh,
exactly?
sorry. You are here.
You are here.
I don't
you
see the
guys
gold star.
Popped out at the ribbon.
Oh, there's an Orange Julius and a Macy's next door too.
So this is the Christmas village, and you are right, and it's kind of set up like a wreath. So that middle part is like a walking path all the way around. And in the center, you have the Holly Jolly Market. And then kind of all the way around it are different shops and stores and pubs and things like that. And then at the base, where 7 o'clock would be, it's the Kringle Enterprise Toy Factory.
Okay.
And then up top at 12 is going to be Santa's house.
Well, maybe he's just sleeping in.
Yeah, should we check the house?
Well, let me get a quick feel for the elves. Are they panicked? Are they just going about their day?
Well, you guys are kind of at the edge of the town, so you're not really...
I guess we'll go up to his house and then maybe see if there's commotion along the way.
So go along the walking path up to Santa's house.
Okay.
Yep,
You guys want to roll perception for me?
23.
16.
24.
Yeah, you guys can absolutely tell like something's off. So everyone seems a little bit stressed, and especially the adults, especially with your 23. Who had the 23?
You got a 24, right?
I got a 24.
Oh, sorry. So here, both of you really, because you deal a lot with children and like lost teeth and the Easter Bunny. You can notice that you see a lot of the kids have their normal Christmas spirit. They're running around. They're super happy. But all of the other like adult elves are stressed. Like they're panicking. They're kind of like look really haggard. And they're just super, super stressed.
Are these the elves that have the multicolored teeth?
Yeah. Also, all the Christmas elves have multicolored teeth.
I hope nothing bad happens to them.
To their teeth or to them?
Yes.
I'm going to go up to one of the children.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Just had instant flashes of when Ryan's character.
Want some money?
You want some candy?
I'm going to reach in my pocket.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull out some chocolate gold coin.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, do you want some candy?
Hops. Oh my gosh, it's Hops, Mom, it's Hop. And all the kids are just so excited because even though it is Christmas Village, like they celebrate Easter here and all the major holidays. So they're super excited to see you, and I'll kind of start bum rushing you. So I'm going to need you to roll.
I casted jump on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to jump up and do some like acrobatics.
Okay.
I did a performance check. I got a 13.
The little kids are just so excited that you're there. They're like super pumped, but like there's some middle school aged kids that are just like, oh, like they were kind of pumped to see you, but then you started like doing flips and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, ick.
Can I say it as I'm doing my acrobatics? I'm throwing out those like chocolate coins.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I land and say, I would love the Christmas spirit. It's always so fun to see people just excited to get baskets and gifts. Have you seen the big red man around lately?
Are you just asking the group as a whole?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm just asking these children that I have accompanied.
Okay. Well, they don't talk.
They don't.
They're all little kids. Like you attracted all the toddlers.
All right, I'm going to get out an egg, and then I'm going to get out my painting supplies, and I'm going to start drawing a Santa on my egg.
Okay.
And you guys can ignore me at this point because he's going to be over there for a while trying to draw pictures to communicate with these children.
Okay.
So
what are you two doing?
yeah, Swiss is going to walk up to the closest adult that he sees that talks
Okay.
and just ask them,
Yeah.
like, have you seen, where's the big man?
Can you give me a insight roll?
Oh, crit fail.
Starting her.
What do you mean? What you can't find Santa? What do you mean you can't find Santa? And then all of a sudden, like kind of panic is starting to ensue a little bit, and all of these really stressed out adults are just now even more stressed out. Well, if he's not here, are we gonna lose our jobs? Oh my gosh, I can't. I've been working at Kris Kringle Enterprises my entire generations, and they are just stressing. And all of a sudden, in front of kind of all of you, Eleanor's gonna pop up and say, okay, legendary figures. We probably should have mentioned that we're not really telling people that we can't find Santa. That's why we brought you guys in, kind of like a strike force thing. So maybe it would be best if we didn't tell them directly. We can't
That would have been good intel to have.
Yeah, that would have been
started.
nice to know.
Well, to be honest, you guys kind of walked in before you got your proper greeting.
Before we got what?
Your proper greeting.
What? Hops, do you know what she's talking about?
You try to find Hops and you don't see him right away. And then you look back over, you're still with the children. And at this point, there's an Easter egg of Santa and then each of the reindeer. And he's currently working on building a sleigh.
I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna look over at Ginger and be like, "Hey, let's head to the house, find some clues, see if there's anybody in there."
Yeah, but what's this proper greeting?
Just like a proper, like generally when legendary figures get to Christmas Village, you kind of just wait, and then either myself or another high elf will come over and just like greet you and kind of fill you in on the status. Sorry, I got tied up with Mother Nature, and
Yeah, well,
I thought you guys
like
were.
we were
sounds
standing
like
here
you're
for a
slacking
while.
We got a job to do.
Understand that we are absolutely so appreciative that you are here. And like I said, let's try not to create mass panic throughout the village. You can see, like everyone's kind of off, right? Like the adults are very stressed out. So maybe, you can ask questions, but let's not create panic.
Okay. When can I get some of these elf teeth? Do I have to find Santa first? Because I really, really want some of those teeth.
Okay, so
They're so colorful and shiny. And
Ginger,
I need a set, I think.
Okay, we've talked about this.
I'll pay good money.
I know you can't take the teeth right now, but we told you if the elf and their family would like to become a teeth donor, they know that they can sign up on their registry cards, and when they do pass away, the teeth automatically goes to your foundation. They're very aware of it. But what we can do is when we're done, we can check the infirmary and we can see, because sometimes they hold them there for you. So I will do that. I will go check to see if there are any teeth sets waiting for you.
For Molar's sake. Fine. Yeah, let's leave Hops. I don't know what he's doing.
As you said, Hops, his ears perk up.
Crap. He's got that excellent hearing.
Yeah. So Swiss is just gonna start heading towards the house.
We're going.
We've already wasted enough time. Let's
we're going to the house.
All right, meet you there. And I'm going to catch up to you guys.
Okay.
I'm going to give Friar a little... I'm a very lazy tooth fairy.
I love it.
You're a little creepy. I feel like I'm going to have nightmares about you. All right.
FYI, do not Google evil tooth fairy.
Oh, yeah?
I think they made a movie. It's
Or is it like a serial killer or something?
It's very weird.
Yeah, I already have like weird vibes from you from this already.
Okay. She wants the teeth.
Okay. Are you going like Candy Cane pub route? Are you going
Counterclockwise.
Maple Leaf Cafe or straight through the Holly Jolly Market?
I'm going to stick to the market or the path.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to walk.
In front of the Candy Cane pub and then Elf Communities. Is that what that is?
Oh, yeah. So the elf community, that's just like housing for the communities.
And then the bakehouse.
And then there's the Panettone's Bakehouse.
Anything on the way as we're trotting along?
Are you guys going in anywhere? Or are you just going to like...
We're on the way to the house, I think, unless we get distracted or...
I mean, I'm relying
approached.
on you to hear things.
I'm trying to listen to see if there's commotion or...
Okay, give me per insight, hearing, roll for hearing.
That'd be perception.
Roll for perception.
10.
Yeah, with a 10, you don't really pick up on anything
All right.
too much. You guys are just walk.
He can hear us say his name from 100 feet away, but
Yeah, you can't figure out.
yeah, can't hear anything now.
So Swiss is, I mean, he's going to be looking around and
Okay.
I guess he's going to study like why people are kind of off
Okay.
and then maybe try to think back.
Yeah.
Like what's the difference? Like what's going on?
Okay, I love it.
So
Roll me a history check.
Another
wow,
crit
that's
fail?
my
I think
second crit fail.
I think-
Change your dice.
Yeah, right? Jeez.
Okay, yeah. So you're just racking your brain and you can't quite figure it out. But that's probably because you can kind of hear, like as you guys are walking past the Candy Cane pub, like you start to hear some like rustling and bustling happening inside the pub. And all of a sudden, these two massive polar bears come screaming out towards the three of you. And they just start screaming, Hey, you three. Hey, that's you them legendary figures, aren't you? Where's Mother Nature?
I think Mother Nature stayed back at headquarters.
Well, you tell that lady that she keeps melting our ice caps. And we don't have any place to live. We're here at the pole. We came here, so I want to know what you guys are gonna do about it.
I don't know if that's Mother Nature or...
What do you mean you don't think that's Mother Nature?
I think that might be some human activity.
Listen, Mother Nature has the control to do it. You go tell Mother Nature.
Well, we'll pass on the message, but we're on a schedule here.
Oh.
Nice talking to you.
You're on the schedule?
Yes,
You're too
I am.
good? Too good for some citizens?
He's pretty good at keeping time. Do you want I can maybe buy you a Coke? Try to relax a little bit.
No Coke, Pepsi.
Huh.
That's why they're so angry.
That's why they're so...
That was the hair that triggered it.
Yeah, that was it. We do like Coke. You tell Mother Nature that us polar bears are real upset.
I'll go in and get you around, and then I'll have to get back onto my prior commitments.
Great, let's go. Mitty's waiting for us.
Betty?
Mitty. Mitty's the bartender.
All right.
So
I'm
he's
going to take a quick stop into the pub, I guess.
Okay.
Should we follow him?
No, we're just gonna keep going.
Works for me.
All right.
We're on a schedule here.
We like to split up party
Come
anyways.
here. On a time set. Okay. So yeah, are you going in with him?
I'm going in because I told him I'd buy him around.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Hopperson. Hops.
Hops.
How you doing?
Good. I'm sorry about your ice caps.
It's not my ice caps, it's theirs.
Well, I guess I'm sorry about the ice caps then.
It seems good for business, though, if you're going to buy these guys around every time they come here. Feels like every time you legendary folk come here, they get them to buy rounds.
Well,
To be honest with you, I think it's a scheme that they're pulling. But nonetheless, it's my bar, my round, so what should I do it for? Let's say we'll take 6 gold pieces for the cooks.
I'm going to try to put down 6 chocolate coins.
Don't you do this to me, Hops. We've done this before. While the chocolates are delicious, and he's going to go ahead and open one and eat one, it isn't a form of payment.
Okay, I guess I'll cover this charge.
Fantastic. What you legendary folks doing here? Isn't it getting a little close to Christmas?
Yeah, it's getting a little close to Christmas. I thought I would swing on up and see if I could do a little work exchange so that I might get the big man's help during Easter.
He does like that. He likes those colored eggs.
Yeah, he's really good at coloring them.
Yeah, I think it's the attention to detail that he just really strives in.
Sometimes he breaks them, but
He's a
luckily,
big fella.
luckily I can just mend them back together, so it's all good.
That is right. I know you have that healing power of yours. Well, good. Well, anything else I can do for you?
Not that I can think of. I should probably get back to my compatriots on their way up to Santa's house.
You tell that tooth fairy out there that these molars aren't for her.
The molars aren't for her, but you're pointing at your front teeth. The molars are in the back.
Oh, you know what I mean, you dumb bunny. Get out.
Okay. Wow. I'll be trailing behind you guys now.
I think we're still on our way to Santa's house.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Swish is leading the way.
Yeah,
Okay, you guys are just headed dead straight to his house?
Yes.
Okay, you are going to walk up to this beautifully crafted gingerbread home. It is a very caramel color on the outside, beautiful white icing shingles on the side, and a very, very grand front door. And you know it to be Mr. and Mrs. Claus's home.
Should we just go in?
Yeah.
All right.
Just walk right in.
We're just going right in.
I'm just going to walk right in, not going to ring the doorbell or anything. I'm just going to...
No.
Cool.
We're family. It's Christmas town.
Christmas Village.
Christmas Village.
Okay, so you open the doors and you walk into this absolutely beautiful foyer. There's wrapping staircases up the left and the right side, a massive Christmas tree in the middle. Just absolutely beautiful. You guys are both kind of taken back at how gorgeous this tree is. And every time you look at it, it is just so magical that you see the things that bring you joy. So Ginger, you look at it and it's just gleaming with teeth.
Elf teeth.
Magical floss, just that
fluoride.
Yes, fluoride and just vials of mouthwash. all of the beautiful teeth things. Father Time, you look at it and you just see history. Like it is kind of like every single ornament is like reflecting some amazing period, like
or
event. Yeah, like some really great event in this world and in this realm. But every single one of them brings you just so much joy. There's no bad events on this tree. So holidays, birthdays, like what?
That's nothing.
What?
Ryan looked at me as like the Hindenburg.
Oh, no. Just happy events.
Nothing related to icebergs since we're up in the North Pole.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what's in the foyer.
I'm just going to start. Nick. The sooner you come out, the sooner I get my teeth.
Yeah,
Nicholas.
So Swiss is going to look around. He's going to try to see if he sees anything that's off or different about the house.
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna roll a different one.
Oh yeah, could you change? Yeah, good call.
14.
So with a 14, like you can pretty much tell that there's no one's home. There's just, you can like sense with your ability to tell time and things like that there's not anyone living in the house currently. However, you do see on like the front foyer, you see a plate of cookies.
Not eaten?
Nope, just
How long have they been there?
they're like individually wrapped sugar cookies.
Okay.
So you can tell that you can't tell how long that they've been there. You probably could tell how long they've been there. They have been there for a week.
Ooh. She's been gone for a while. Because I mean, we know these cookies they don't sit here.
Not with him around.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
There's nobody in the house. I can tell.
I mean, I could start to tell just from the silence, but is there an upstairs?
Oh, there is an upstairs.
I'm going to have Friar Tusk walk up the stairs.
Okay.
And I'm just looking around.
The gingerbread house is pretty big. So let's say that there's 8 rooms upstairs. There's 4 on each side. So you just kind of chuckle down one of the hallways and you're kind of just popping in and out of rooms.
Yeah, I'm still like, Papa Noel, Santa Claus, Popo Gijo.
Yeah, so...
That's what I call him. Popo Gijo.
I love the Santa Claus. Yeah, he's definitely not there.
So I'm going to walk up to the Christmas tree.
Okay.
And I'm going to concentrate on one ornament.
Okay.
And I'm going to think about Santa Claus.
Okay.
And then bad emotions.
Okay.
And I want to see if I can maybe see if something happened to him in the last week or so.
Okay, I love this. I want you to roll a history check with advantage.
25.
Okay. So your compatriots upstairs riding her boar around and you're standing there in the silence and you're just staring up at this beautiful tree and you look at one of the ornaments and it doesn't look as joyful as the other ones for some reason, and it kind of has like a snow globe inside of it, and you're like, this is interesting. And so you pick up the ornament yourself and you hold it and you start just like thinking about Santa Claus and like the history and the relationship that the two of you have, and all of a sudden you look down and inside of the ornament is a picture of a snow globe. And there's 2 snow globes. One has an extremely dark center. It is just this glass ball with this just blackness inside. And the other snow globe, which is about half the size of it, is just glowing with so many colors. And it's just vibrant and sparkling and just so many colors. And then the bigger one, I would say, is probably like 3/4 of the glass ball is just filled with darkness. And I guess with your 23, you would remember that these snow globes represent the amount that people believe. And the smaller one is children and the larger one are adults.
Okay. So the smaller one's in the picture?
Yeah, it's like you're like looking down at this ornament. It's a big circle, and inside it is like there's 2 different snow globes in there.
Okay. All right. Got it.
I'm still upstairs opening every door. Popo. Popo?
Okay, you get to the end of the right hallway, and there's a really big door kind of at the end. And you know this to be Santa's personal bedroom.
Friar, let's go in there. And I give him a little... and I go right in.
Okay, you go in. Okay, roll me an investigation and tell me what you're looking for.
10. Just I guess since we're here to find him, just anything out of the ordinary, any belongings of his,
Okay.
signs of struggle,
Yeah. Okay.
teeth on the floor,
Okay.
golden teeth.
Just looking for teeth.
I mean, the tooth fairy.
Okay.
Did you check under the pillow?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I still have baby Santa Claus's teeth.
just pull out, like you just carry all the old teeth with you, like your favorites.
Got a bag of holding.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
With
New
a
York
satchel.
New York guys that have like, hey, you want to buy a watch?
Yeah.
I just have my cloak. It's like,
All the teeth.
I have your baby teeth in here too, mister. I say to Hops.
Hops is
Father
here.
Time is
Hops
too old.
Hops is here now.
Oh, yeah, is Hops upstairs with you now?
Father Time is too old. I don't.
Have his
I don't. I have no idea if he has teeth.
teeth.
I came in and I saw Father Time staring at a tree, and then I heard from upstairs. so I went upstairs.
Popo.
Okay, you can roll me an investigation also,
Oh, not very good. Investigation.
or perception. You
One.
choose.
Oh, if I get to choose, I'm gonna do a wisdom-based one.
No, I said, well, yeah, perception or investigation.
Well, investigation's intelligence and perception's wisdom.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take perception because then I get an 8 instead of a 1.
Okay, so you're 8 and a 10. So, you notice this plate of another plate of cookies on Santa's.
Are there any carrot-shaped cookies?
There are not any carrot-shaped cookies.
I passed by the cookies.
There are like snowmen and reindeer and Christmas trees. Very classic Christmas cookies.
When I see the reindeer, I start having a thought, but we'll continue on.
Is there any milk near the cookies?
There is milk near the cookies. There are actually a couple of individual wrapped, like milk, kind of like a milk juice box almost.
Is the milk warm?
The milk. Oh, are you feeling the milk?
Oh, I'm feeling the milk.
The milk's surprisingly.
I'm gonna skim it.
You don't want to hold on to it.
Nope, just 2%.
The milk is surprisingly cold.
Oh, I'm gonna open it.
You're gonna open it?
Yeah,
Okay.
calcium is good for the teeth.
Are you gonna
That's
drink
what
it?
I hear.
I'm gonna smell it and then
Okay.
yeah, I'll drink it.
Okay, cool. So these are Santa's milk and cookies. The owner of these are made by Mrs. Claus herself for Santa and the reindeer. They give you energy to last a long night. But if anyone else eats them, the cookies restore 2.4 hit points. So they're actually little health potions.
So I feel more energized.
Yeah, so you get
Oh.
2 D4 hit points back.
Well, we haven't taken
I
any
haven't
damage.
taken any
yet.
damage.
Well, you just use it for no reason.
I mean, I only drank like half of it.
Um,
Actually, it's probably so good. I probably chugged it all. Gave some to Fryer. You know.
Okay. So if you guys want to take these, you can.
Oh, I'm taking them.
They're Santa's milk and cookies.
So what's
let's
it
say
do?
that
2d4.
They're 2d4 of hit points, and we'll say that they are. I guess it'll be 2d. A regular health potion is 1d4 plus 4, right?
Regular health potion is 44 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. We're gonna say they're 2d4 plus 2 because there's a lot of them.
Like how many?
Like there's probably 10 on the platter, and there's also that platter downstairs.
So 20 total.
Yeah, there's 20 total. If you remember to go back and get them downstairs.
Swiss, get the cookies.
But don't eat them.
Don't eat them.
Does it have Swiss cheese in them?
No.
All right, I'll grab them. Whatever.
All right, so I don't see Santa here, but I feel like Santa always has his reindeer with him.
Mm.
So maybe if you find the reindeer, we can find Santa. So before I cast my spell, I'm going to look outside just to make sure there's not like a barn right next door.
Yeah, there's a barn right next door.
We should go check out the barn, maybe.
So right on the top, if you look on the outside from Santa's window, you can see there's this cute little stables, and you guys would know that's where the reindeer live.
Lead the way.
I say let's go to talk to some reindeer. Cheese, does that work for you?
Sure. Do we know where Santa gets his magic from
Well-
and how his sleigh flies?
I suspect he gets magic from the same place that I do, which is, I don't know. It just happens.
Just have it. Okay.
That's helpful.
I mean, I have to sleep, and then I feel a little bit. It's like an energy.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go to this barn.
All right. Let's go to the barn. Check it out.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Before I leave Santa's room, can I roll another perception check to see if there's like anything valuable?
Sure.
He's looking to steal
We're just going to loot him.
Steal from Sam.
I don't see anything.
Lots of ones at
It's
this
when the
table.
player's like, yeah, no, I didn't see
Yeah,
anything.
okay.
I
We're
didn't
good.
see nothing.
We're good. Okay, so you guys are headed to the stables.
Heading
Yep.
to the stables. I'm
Okay,
going to
cool.
try to take the human-sized door. I assume there's a big barn door to get the sleigh up, but I don't want the deer to go running out the big door when I open it.
Yes, in this pole barn, if you will, there is a very large door on both sides for the sleigh to come in and go out. And when you walk inside, all around the center are going to be stations for all the reindeer.
Are there reindeer in the stations?
There are a few in their stations.
Do I see the sleigh?
The sleigh is there.
Okay, I'm going to go inspect the sleigh.
Okay, great.
And I'm just going to look at it and like, does it have like a dashboard with like odometers and type
Yeah,
stuff?
heck yeah.
Like what kind of measurements are
It's
there?
a CD, cookie cocoa dispenser.
Extra chocolate.
Right temperature. What does he say? Doesn't matter.
Uh-uh.
Copyright.
Yeah.
Give me a perception.
16.
So you jump into the sleigh and you notice right off the bat that Santa's hat is sitting on the front seat.
Okay.
And then the displays, you look at it and you don't know anything. I mean, as
Okay.
old as you are, that's not really how you travel. So it just looks like a sleigh.
Okay. So his hat is there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it normal for him? I mean, it's not normal for him to leave his hat behind. Like, is there something significant about that?
Yeah, I mean, you would think it's kind of weird. You don't necessarily go anywhere without your
Yeah.
clock around your neck.
Okay.
So you think it's a little odd?
Yeah. And I'm going to flag these two down. It's like, I found his hat. This is not, something's weird here.
Can we take a closer look at the hat?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just going to take it and look at it for like, I don't know, anything unusual?
Okay. No, you're just like
Blood.
Yeah, you want
I
to.
think the worst.
What'd you say?
Teeth.
Teeth.
Yeah, teeth marks. Someone
Yeah, there's actually a
Bit?
little tooth right inside.
did it. Someone bite the hat off of him? What am I rolling?
Investigation.
12.
Yeah, it's his hat. Nothing looks weird or out of place, but again, like man, like this is weird. He should have his hat with him.
Do you all remember who the lead reindeer is? Is it Dasher or
Or-
Prancer or Donna or
Comet?
Blitzen? Comet?
In some circles,
Cupid?
I think it's Rudolph. But
Is Rudolph in here?
Rudolph is not in here, so you have Alfalfa, Sprout, Root.
I think we got the B team in here. I'm going to go up to Sprout
Okay.
and I'm going to try to talk to Sprout. Does
Okay.
Sprout speak my language of common?
Sprout does not speak common.
He doesn't speak Southern
he,
common?
He does not speak. He speaks reindeer.
All right, I'm going to cast a spell
Okay.
called Speak with Animals
Okay.
so I can speak some reindeer.
it's kind of trippy that a bunny is speaking reindeer.
I know.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to translate. Have you seen the big man? I see he's got his hat here. Does he have like a backup hat, or do you need me to read the spell?
No, I know the spell.
I'll give you a hint. It lets me speak with animals.
I love when what the spells do is like in the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, speak with animals. What does it do? You can speak with animals. I'm just trying to figure out. Reindeer are pretty smart, so yeah. He's gonna.
Santa's reindeer, very
Very
smart.
smart.
They
Yeah.
are the B team though, so
They-
maybe they're just average smart.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Average.
He's gonna say, yeah, I know. The hat's really important. Put it on. Like, you definitely put the hat on.
Like on my head.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll fit over my ears, but
That's
I
where
could try.
That's where you wear a hat. Is your head?
All right. Can I see the hat?
Sure, not throw it at you.
I'm gonna put it on my head like this.
Yes. Okay. And as soon as you put the hat on, hold on.
I'm holding on to the
You
hat.
have to make a DC charisma. Make a charisma saving throw.
15.
So you all of a sudden put this hat on and you vanish.
Yeah, about
The
time.
hat stays. The hat stays and drops right to the ground. and you are no longer there.
All right. I'm sure I appear someplace, but I'll let the rest of this party
Yeah,
happen.
we'll start with you guys first, and then we'll hop over to you.
Hop.
No pun
over to me?
intended.
We'll hop over.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, don't put that hat on.
Do you want to inspect the hat
Sure.
a little bit more, Father
I'll-
Time?
Like, I don't know. I'll keep it like away from me, but like just carefully inspect it.
Okay.
If you pull a rabbit out of it, I'll be really impressed. I just pictured him and Pop's like, nope, wrong rabbit.
I mean, being a wizard, I feel like I should almost be able to figure out.
Oh, you feel like you should be able to do
yeah,
that?
you know, as a wizard.
Yeah, like a wizard.
Father
Just
Time.
the old wizard.
Like an old wizard with lots of years of
give me-
experience.
The
Give me
Flavor
a-
Flav wizard.
Give me a investigation or a history check. I will let you roll either.
I'm doing a history check.
Okay.
Natty 20.
Yeah, okay, so you look over at Sprout and he's like giggling and he's laughing, and then you instantly remember and you just start laughing so hard. So this Santa's hat is actually it's a teleporting hat. So if you put it on and you beat the charisma saving throw, it'll take you anywhere that you want to go. It'll open a portal back up to the North Pole. So if you are anywhere and you put it on, it'll bring you back to the North Pole. However, if you're somebody who randomly just picks it up, it transports you somewhere else. And for you, because you're in here, it transports you to the far end of the North Pole. So we pop over to Hops, who is now hopping through the snow all the way up at the Frosted Everglades. So you got transported up to the top of this mountain, and you have to hop your way all the way back.
Can I see the village that I
Yeah.
need to hop to?
Yeah, you can see the village.
How far away is it?
I mean, you'll probably get back in about 10 minutes. It's not that far.
It's not. I don't need to. Okay. Yeah. I'll just keep hopping and hopping and
Okay.
hopping. I was contemplating using my portal, but I want to save that.
So you guys can take the hat if you'd like, but Father Time, you would know you've been with Santa enough that you know his hat, if used correctly, it will bring him. It's one of the tools that brings him back to the North Pole.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you hold on to that?
Yeah, I'll hold
You
on.
hold on to that hat. Hold on to your hat.
Oh. So yeah, you're just kind of cutting it up and laughing because like you knew like Sprout was just pulling your leg. And we'll say enough time has passed, you kind of hop back into the barn.
I have snowballs hanging off of me. It is very cold out there.
We're laughing at you.
I should have brought more than a vest.
You look over in the corner and there's like a trunk full of like winter clothing. If you'd like to go ahead and get yourself something, there's some warmer vests in there.
I'll go get on a.
Swiss is just gonna
Sure.
wander around the barn like
Okay.
while he's coming back.
Yeah.
And wander around, look, see if I find anything else that's suspicious.
Okay, there's nothing really suspicious. I mean, you see that kind of in the one corner, there's a bunch of like clothing, right? So kind of an armoire set up with more colder winter stuff. So when they start to run the reindeer or when the elves go out and take the sleigh out for practice runs and stuff, you'll see heavier winter jackets and things like that. On the other end, there is a bit of an armory. So there are some things there if you guys wanted to explore that.
Santa has an armory.
Yeah.
You look over at Hops, and I have 2 gloves on my ears. But I'm looking very suspiciously at the hats that look very similar to Santa's hats. I didn't want to put them on. But I want to check out this armory.
Yeah, let's see what Santa's packing.
See what
Okay.
he's got up here.
So you
Say hello to my little friend.
you walk up
You've been
to,
bad this year.
You walk up to this kind of wardrobe, same looking, big, wooden, very intricately carved, and through the double doors it says armory on it. Do you guys open it up?
I think
or-
we're here.
Yeah, I push it open.
We pull open the doors,
Pull it open.
and it is just stacked floor to ceiling with snowballs.
Snowballs.
Correct, snowballs.
Is it really cold in that room, or are they magic snowballs that are staying in snow shape?
Yeah, they're just like staying in snow shape.
I feel like these are magical snowballs because they should be melting.
I mean, we are in the North Pole.
That is true.
It's cold out here.
I just noticed that. All right, I'm going to pick up one of the snowballs.
Great.
Do I get sent someplace?
No,
Okay,
you
that's
stand right
great.
there. You're holding a snowball.
I'm going to throw it at Father Time.
You pick up the snowball and you throw it at Father Time. Father Time, make me a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh. I'm sending Father Time somewhere.
8.
You get pelted by the snowball, and all of a sudden you feel the sudden urge to break out in dance. And you will dance your little heart out for 1 minute.
Great. I'm going to do the
Wow.
electric slide.
Look at him go.
So
I thought you do the time warp.
Oh, the time warp. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. That's a good one.
Is it hammer time?
these are the North Pole snowballs.
You shouldn't touch this.
Don't touch this. Can't touch.
So these are the North Pole snowballs. They're made by elves in the North Pole for Santa to use to help defend anyone that might try to attack his sleigh on his trip around the world. When thrown, the target must make a DC 14 charisma saving throw, or they dance uncontrollably for 1 minute. So basically, it's Santa's way to say there's maybe like kids trying to jump on his sleigh. He can pelt them with some snowballs and they get distracted just long enough for him to go away, but they don't do any damage.
Can I grab a baker's dozen?
Absolutely. Where do you want to put them?
That's a good question. I'm going to pull out a basket, an Easter basket,
Okay.
and I'm going to eat all the chocolate out of it real fast. And then I'm going to put them in there.
Okay. You can have
Got a little
13.
chocolate on your tooth.
You want to get it for me? Is that
I don't
weird?
think you want me getting near your
Okay,
tooth.
probably not. I can always heal myself.
Wait, your teeth regenerate?
Yeah, when I cast Cure Wounds, it's a big wound. I mean, no, they do not grow back. Well, I don't think he's here. I'm going to go try to talk to that dang Sprout again.
Okay.
Sprout, have you seen the big man?
Go ahead. Do you have to roll for it, or is this automatically?
Well, I've got to check my spells because I don't want to use another one. I think it's only 10 minutes.
I think it's only 10 minutes.
Speak
10
with
minutes.
animals, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm asking him, but he cannot understand me.
He's
or
just
he
laughing.
can't respond.
Yeah, he's just laughing so hard at you and like putting his like nose down, and he's got all the other reindeer kind of chuckling.
I don't think Sprout wants to talk to me anymore.
I don't think so either.
Do you need reindeer teeth?
Oh, Sprout like heard that, and all of a sudden like he starts like growling at you.
I'll throw a snowball at him.
He passes, and he charges you. I need you to make a dex save.
I'm pretty dexterous.
Man, picking fights with reindeer.
I'm not very dexterous. I got a 7.
Yeah, Sprout's gonna come and just buck you right in the back, and you can go ahead and take 6 damage.
Wow. Can we take the reindeer with us?
That's a pretty strong hit.
Are you done messing with the reindeer?
Yeah,
Should we continue our search?
I just don't know where to go.
All right, people. Let's.
Should we just walk around the path? Like, just keep doing a counterclockwise?
Yeah, I guess we can do that. Anything interesting along the way there, Cheese?
What is that place?
Mistletoe Mavens.
Okay, yeah. We'll head to the next building, which is that
Mistletoe Mavens. Okay. Mistletoe Mavens is the cutest little restaurant. It's not quite a pub. It's not really a cafe, but it's just a really nice place to go and get something to eat. Maven is our barkeep behind. She's a tall elf, so she's not a Christmas elf. She's a tall elf, and she is behind kind of the bar.
I don't know what to do.
So all of a sudden, a really young elf pops in front of you. Not a Christmas elf, a wood elf. Hi, table 4-3. What?
We were just more looking around.
Wow.
Do you have carrot cake?
Wait a minute. You guys are legendary. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, Easter Bunny, I know you because you're like always here with Santa.
I like to help out.
Your eggs are so cool. I still have one in my bedroom. And Father Time, like, love you. You're the best. but you are so cool. And like, she's going to like reach out and try to like touch the husk.
Friar's awesome.
Friar's husk. I am okay. My friends are never gonna believe that Gingivitis is here. You are just the coolest.
I like this place.
What can are you?
What is your name?
My name is Holly Molly, and she is an elf, a wood elf, but she is really short for a wood elf, but not as short as a Christmas elf, and she is decked in black goth. Like, so although she is like, oh my gosh, she just like is totally connecting with your spirit. Like, you could tell she kind of wants to be gothy, but she's like a preppy cheerleader all the way.
I like your vibe, but you have a long way to go, I think.
I know, you are just the coolest legendary figure. You guys are, I mean, I have the calendar in my room, and March is my favorite. You're on March.
I'm on March.
You're March.
It is the best. It got my greatest features.
And look.
Are you taking care of your teeth?
She's going to show them to you. Look. And they are just like pearly white and sharp, just like a perfect little wood elf would be.
Why are your teeth so sharp?
But that's how our teeth are. Okay, so.
It's true. That's how they are.
Okay.
Are you, so a table for 3? Or were you here to talk to Mom?
We were just popping in to see who was here.
I mean, well, it's just, I mean, you look around and it's kind of really just a bunch of kids. You guys would know it's holiday break from school. So there's a bunch of kind of kiddos. It seems to be the teenage place to hang.
Just how's the vibe been here? Holly Molly.
Yeah. So, I mean, what kind of vibe?
Oh, we're just asking.
I mean, like, it's kind of been more annoying. The parents have been like super stressed out, which is just like weird, right? Like, it's Father Time, you know this. Like, I feel like it's just not like this all the time, but this year for some reason they're like super stressed. I personally think something's going on, but I don't really know. Like, they don't really tell me much.
Does Father Time remember, like, looking back, does he remember has he ever seen those 2 snow globes before?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. And is it usually like that, where one dark and one shiny?
Nope.
So they're both really shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think we're gonna move on to the next building.
Wait, you guys are gonna leave? You didn't even like have anything to eat. I thought you wanted carrot cake.
Can I take a carrot cake? Go.
Yeah. And she's gonna run. Just stay right here. And then she's gonna run. Mom, the legendary figures are here. I'm gonna get a piece of carrot cake. It's for Hops. And she scurries off.
And while she's away, I'm gonna tell them about what I saw.
Okay.
And I think something's happening with the adults. Like, I think they're not really in the Christmas spirit right now.
Should we talk to Holly Molly's mom?
That might be a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So when she comes back, like, yeah, let us talk to your mom for a minute.
Oh, yeah, you want to talk to Mom?
Yeah, let's talk to Mom.
Yeah, you can go in the back. She's in the kitchen if you guys just want to walk back there.
Okay.
Friar just starts walking to the restaurant.
Hey, so Miss Vitus, Friar might have to stay out here. I don't think we can let animals in the kitchen, but he can like come hang out with us.
And I'll get Friar and start walking outside.
Oh no, Hops!
Can't believe they won't let me in here.
Hops, you know you're different. Just put a hairnet on, and there's like a full bodysuit hairnet.
Wait, how come
you can put on?
Why can't Friar wear a hairnet?
Can I get Friar a hairnet?
I mean, okay, but just like make it quick. And listen, if the health inspectors comes, it wasn't me. And she's gonna like just like bob her ponytail and walk away.
You forget we're legendary figures. We're good.
Okay, so you wrap both of them up in hairnets.
Yep. Bodysuits.
Yeah, bodysuit.
They have like regular hairnets, like long hair hairnets, and like for dwarfs, and then full bodysuits.
It's okay, Friar. We'll be quick, and we go talk to Mom.
Yeah. So
I trip on my way in.
Hops.
Next time we're taking the turkey.
So you see Karen Crank, and she is in the back, and she's just making some pies, whisking up some stuff. Oh, hi. Oh, no. Oh, I was afraid of this.
Afraid of what?
Dang it.
I'll put the
What are you afraid
hairnet
of?
on.
Yeah,
no, thank you so much for putting the hairnet on. I was so afraid that I was going to see you guys.
Why were you afraid to see us?
Well,
What's going on?
Well, anytime legendary figures come this close to Christmas, the big guy, I know he's in trouble. And I can just sense it. I can sense everyone has just been so stressed. I know there's something going on.
Why are people stressed? Tell us more about this.
There's so many different legends. I don't know. I know I can just tell that there's something wrong, and I think is the big guy missing?
No.
Yep.
I shoot Father Time a look.
Father Time's like, he doesn't care. It's like, yeah, he's missing. So what can you tell us?
Listen, I knew this. I can't believe Eleanor just didn't come to me first. All right, well, I probably know where he is. And she is going to come out around the kitchen, like the front door. And there's like a kind of like a big service window. And then there's a door. And she's going to pull the blind down on the service window. And she's going to wave her hand and it casts a bit of a spell. And she's going to pull the three of you aside and say, So Nick and I, we've been friends for a really long time. And not to say Mrs. Claus is not amazing, because Mrs. Claus is just so nice. But we're friends, and he comes to me often, and he just really hasn't been showing up to chat and to be friends. So I'm afraid I know where he is.
Where?
I think he's down. I think he's down there.
Down
where?
In his lair.
Well, I don't know. He had a lair. Is that like his workshop?
You could say that.
What's in his lair?
I've been to his workshop a lot. I've helped him make toys and everything like that.
No, not Kris Kringle Enterprise, and not the workshop in the back of the pole barn. This is the place where he kind of gets away and he disappears. And I was so afraid. Is it like
a man cave?
It's definitely a cave.
A Claus cave?
It's a Claus cave. Yeah, it's for sure.
The Nick Nook.
Yeah.
Santa's shed.
So I think you probably have to go get him. I just 1, 2, 3. You guys should be. You three should be able to do it.
Well, we got 4, and I'm gonna point at the other hairnet next to me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 3.5.
Yeah, Friar comes with us.
Yes.
Man, too bad Jack couldn't come. Man.
Where do you know where this lair is? Like, can you point us in the right direction?
Yeah, I do. Follow me. And you're gonna follow her, and she's gonna open a door to what looks like a pantry, where all of her dry supplies are, big bags of flour, cans of pumpkin, things like that. And on the floor, she's gonna pull back a rug, and there's gonna be a door on the floor. I just bring him back, right? Tell him it's gonna be okay, and just bring him back. And she's just gonna walk away.
Is this the only entrance to his lair?
So Nick's Nook is in your pantry? That seems fishy.
They have a very special relationship.
I'll have to make sure to tell Mrs. Claus about this.
I think.
Can I roll?
I think Karen Craig is his ho ho ho.
I need to edit that word out.
I think that one's fine.
I want to see if she's lying or if something off about her.
Yeah, you can roll insight.
17.
No, you believe her. You and you, Swiss, you've always suspected that Nick. You always suspected this friendship, and you know them to be good friends.
Okay.
Special friends.
Special friends.
Special friends.
Santa baby.
All right, so we're going to be descending down into this dungeon-ish nook.
Yeah.
Lair type thing. Yeah,
Let's go.
We'll head down.
Okay, so who's first? Give me the order.
Well, I'm eating a carrot cake, and I got to take off a hairnet, so I'm probably going to be last.
Switz will go first.
Switz will go first? Okay.
I'll go second. I'm just going to cut the hair knot off of
Thank you.
Friar.
All right, so hold on. I just need my notes.
How does Friar get down a ladder? Is it a ladder or is it steps? I was picturing a ladder for some reason.
I was picturing steps.
It's steps, but also the tooth fairy can fly.
Well, Friar Tuck can't. Friar Tusk.
Friar Tusk can
Do you
fly
just
with the tooth
squeeze
fairy.
them with your thighs?
You're just gonna have to carry him.
It's like,
Sorry, I'm looking for my notes on something. So you open up the trap. I'm sorry, you open up the trap. Yeah.
Glad he's going first.
It is a trap, and you didn't roll for trap. So you open up the door, and you're just gonna. You are just a little bit arrogant because your Father Time. You like remember this, and go ahead, and give me a 1d10 fall damage as you fall straight on your face down this.
So she
ladder.
opened the.
She did not.
She opened the trap door.
She did not. She took the rug that was over the floor and walked away.
7.
7. You're going to take 7 fall damage as you fall flat on your face down 2 stories of stairs.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Did you just like roll down the steps, or was there no steps?
There were steps, but there was little trap set. So
I'm just making sure if I walk down or if they're like illusion and I need to jump down or something.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Swiss roll?
Did I set up all the traps?
yeah, you cleared out. Yeah,
There's one.
you hear Karen from the back. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
God, why is
Check
everybody always forgetting to tell us stuff?
You gotta check for traps. You're legendary. You should know that.
You should know better, Father Time.
Just a wrinkle in time.
All right, I'm gonna let Friar Tusk and companion
Ginger,
Ginger.
Vitus.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of like, we're not gonna go down the steps. We're just gonna like kind of fly down the steps.
Okay.
He was hoping you'd go down the steps so I could see if they're illusionary or not. So I like very timidly like put my foot down.
I picture like kind of like thumping
Just-
the
yeah,
chop
just-
step
every step as I go down.
with your little hands up like this.
Yep, just touching it.
Yeah, you're fine. You take 5 minutes to walk down 2 stories of stairs. But
Let's
you're
go.
completely fine.
And then I'm going to use the Balm of the Summer Court ability that I have to give Father Time 5 hit points back.
Hey.
Perfect.
You know, if they would have just inducted Tom Brady, I think he would have been a much better compatriot.
Good.
Oh. We don't
All right, so we are in.
I think
Nick's
Mike's
Nook.
done with all my jokes right now.
Mike's like,
Mike's
forgot
like,
what it's
all
like
right.
to be a
Oh
player.
my
See, this
God.
is what we get on our side.
Let's do this.
Okay.
We're in Nick's Nook.
You guys are down in Nick's Nook, and you stand up and you realize that you have transported onto another plane. It's beautiful and cold, snowy, and in front of you,
Seems the same.
It seems.
guys, it's Christmas, okay?
I thought saying it'd be like, let's do something tropical with some
It
umbrellas,
gets so much better
maybe some Malibu.
because you're standing
We're on
in,
a beach.
standing in front of a large gingerbread house.
Isn't that where he lives?
It's absolutely identical.
It's his home away from home.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, there we go.
It's slightly smaller.
Slightly small.
Slightly smaller. Okay, so you walk up to this very, very identical gingerbread house.
I'm going to check for traps.
Good call.
Is that, what is that, sleight of hand or some deck space thing?
Yeah. Dex. Yeah.
Oh, you mean I'm not the dungeon master.
Just roll me Dex.
I didn't find any traps.
Okay, great.
This
You
dice
guys are
sucks.
rolling horrible tonight. All right, so you guys are standing in front of a very similar looking gingerbread house to the Christmas Village.
Does this one say Love Shack on it?
Mm.
No, it doesn't. It says Nick's Nook.
Nick's Nook.
With ho-ho-hos. Oh, neon lights.
I'm going to try to knock on the door.
It just like kind of swings open.
It's open. And I'm going to walk in.
Okay.
And I get chopped in half.
Yeah.
Are there any cookies and milk nearby?
Oh, we could have just given him a cookie.
We could have. I didn't have to use my spells. Dang it.
Well, there you go.
Live and learn.
Are you in the house? Or are you on the, like, there's not just milk and cookies hanging out on the porch
I walked in.
Yeah, I mean, like outside, and I was gonna check as I go in too.
as you go in. So, as the three of you walk in, the door creaks open, and although you can sense the room and the size is quite similar, everything is very dark.
All right. I'm going to use Druid Craft.
The door shuts behind you.
I'm gonna still use Druidcraft
That's
to
fine.
try to see light.
Okay.
Looking around, is there any like candles or anything, like a fireplace or anything like that?
It is so dark you can't see in front of your face.
Like even our dark vision isn't kicking in.
Even your superb dark vision is not kicking
So
in.
I think Druidcraft, you need to actually have something to light. You can't just make fire.
Yeah, so I got light cantrip.
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Dex 15. I don't know what the 20-foot spear, 1 hour.
So you cast light on an object. Friar Tusk.
Yeah, cast it on the tusk. We have little headlights.
Do what?
Cast it on Friar Tusks.
So like you
Okay.
can pick
Tusks.
an object and like you cast it and like that turns into like a flashlight basically for
Okay.
an hour, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that?
Yep, I'll do.
Okay, so you cast onto Friar Tusks, and he's got these 2 beams, and they go. His tusk goes straight up,
Angled.
Yeah, I think kind of curve.
kind of curved,
I mean, like not straight up, but kind of like at a
like a 45. We'll call
45.
it. Okay,
Well, I'll
so
meet you in the middle.
You have 2 cones of light coming out of him at a 45-degree angle.
Okay.
Can we
I
see?
tug on his ear and turn the high beams on.
Can we see in the room now? Is there enough light to see?
You can see just like kind of a cone shape. It's not really illuminating anything more than just a cone shape up. So you, I would say, have maybe 10% visibility if he is directly pointed at something.
Can you have him walk in a circle?
Sure.
Do,
Yeah, we're
do-
gonna and just
Do I see anything in his slow circular path?
Yeah, you can tell that the room is fairly large, but you can only really see about 5 feet in front of you. And it is like a stone, kind of cobblestone looking floor. And then he spins about right to his 3 o'clock, a wall starts, and then you spin back around, there's the door, and then kind of another wall. So picture like you guys are in like a foyer kind of, and the top has like an archway. So you guys are in this kind of little space, but then opening in front of you, there's a big room. You can discern it's a big room based on echoing and things like that, but you can only see about 5 feet in front of you.
Even when he's looking that way, we can
Correct.
see that far?
Oh, even when he's looking in
So
front of you.
there's magic darkness.
Correct.
Well, I think we're inside, and I think there's some magic darkness. So, Father Time, do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first, or should we send Friar Tusk in there so you have some light?
Does
I can
Father
lead the way.
Time recognize this darkness as magic?
Yes, you would know that it's like a normal spell that people kind of enchant on their homes.
Okay.
Can I cast a spell? I have an idea. I don't know why I just thought about this now, but I have this ability to dispel magic.
Well, there you go.
So I'm going to cast Dispel Magic.
Dispel magic.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a level 3 spell.
Okay.
It basically will nullify any magical effect immediately if it's level 3 or lower.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and say it works because I like what you're doing here. So you
job.
go ahead and cast this spell, and all of a sudden you hear like a flick, and like as the lights turn on, you notice that there's a fairly large light switch right to the right of you. So your magic popped that on. However, all of a sudden in your mouth, you start to have this really, really burning sensation, but also warm hot chocolate flows down your stomach. So you're going to go ahead and give me 1d4 fire damage.
4.
Perfect. Take 4 damage. That was the magic spell. So the spell was whoever turned on the light, you could see, but it was a hot chocolate spell. So you got a burning sensation in your mouth.
Okay, but now we can see.
But now you can see. Absolutely.
What do we see?
So you see although the house looks the similar, Nick's Nook's a little different to his and Mrs. Claus's
Saw the
house.
chains.
There's a red hue.
the dancing poles. North Pole, South Pole, stripper pole.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Sam.
You're fine. I just really hope there's no young kids that listen to this. Okay. So
People use stripper poles for exercise.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's on Fail Army all the time. People crashing and burning. Okay, I digress.
You're fine. So instead of the massive Christmas tree that is in the middle of the entrance at his home here, it's first of all, it seems much wider. And there are 4 fairly large gingerbread people standing at attention.
Do they have gumdrop buttons?
Not the gumdrop button.
They do. 4 gingerbread men with gumdrop buttons.
I'm going to go up to one of them and ask if they've seen Santa.
You are going to...
Have you seen the big man? Is he around? Is he in his shop? I see there's a door here. You said there was a door, right?
So as you guys look through the room, there is these 4 gingerbread people, and then there are 3 archways behind them.
3 archways behind them.
3 archways behind them. One on the right, one on the left, and one in the center.
Is the big guy in the center?
You approach the gingerbread?
Yeah.
Gingerly.
Ginger. This is a ginger woman. Okay. And
Feel like I'm getting attacked.
Yeah, I think so.
you're right.
Be good.
Does an 18 hit you?
My class is 15. Yes, it hits me.
Okay. So, as soon as you step into this ginger person's way, it's going to go ahead and take the massive candy cane that it was holding and come down and slam attack you for 5 damage. You guys have to give me a second. I have to modify these because they're pre-made monsters, but they're all levels way too high.
Oh.
So I don't think you wanted 28 hit points taken from you.
I mean, I could take one.
Just
So
one.
we're just going to have to modify it a bit.
Not friendly. Not friendly.
We
Go
can
ahead
tell.
and roll initiative.
So the only way forward is through the gingerbread people?
Correct.
4.
17 here. Did you get Hoppy?
I got a 7.
Okay.
And then we got 4 gingerbread men.
Yep. Gingerbread people.
Gingerbread people.
What'd they get?
17.
So they tied me.
Okay.
Do you want them to go first?
No, we can start at the top.
All right. So there's 4 of them, you said?
There are 4. Yep. They're all holding something different.
So we got a candy cane. What else are they holding?
One is holding a candy cane. One is holding a mug of what looks like cocoa. One is holding, looks like a Christmas tree, like a decorated Christmas tree. And the other one is holding a wreath.
Okay. I'm going to send Friar Tusk ahead of me,
Okay.
and I'm going to take a bonus action to hide. And I want to roll stealth. 26.
I'm going to go ahead and say you're stealthy on that one.
And then I'm going to flank behind the first gingerbread person.
Okay.
Have they attacked yet?
The one with the candy cane
Yeah. Or I
we'll
guess
go-
The one that attacked me.
has a candy cane. So we'll go candy cane, cocoa, wreath, tree.
I'm going to go up behind the one
It's in melee with me.
next to it.
Okay, cocoa.
Coco. And I'm going to fly up behind his neck
Okay.
and pull out my short sword. Guess what? Tooth Fairy doesn't have a short sword.
If you had a long sword, it would be funny as a gnome.
I don't think I can, in my class, I don't think I can have a long
Oh, you
sword.
can't, yeah. Oh, as a rogue?
Yep. So I'm going to fly up and slash at its neck.
Okay.
Who do you have assassin?
So I have advantage against creatures who haven't taken a turn in combat yet.
Perfect.
Does a 19 hit.
It sure does.
So then any hit against a surprise creature is a critical hit.
Is it surprised?
Oh, it was definitely surprised.
How are we doing?
Crits. So we'll do crits how we do on in the podcast table. So what is your max damage, and then roll your damage.
It's 1d6 plus 4.
So that's 10 is the max. So then you can go ahead and roll it, and we'll add whatever you rolled with 10.
Another 3 plus 4, so 17.
So 17.
And if you had advantage, you should have had sneak attack
Do
too.
I get sneak attack too?
I believe it's if you have advantage or if someone's within 5 feet. An ally's within 5 feet.
Combat's going to be so fun because everyone's playing a character that they're not used to playing.
Yeah.
So Mike's playing a druid. Nick's playing a spellcaster, which is going to be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
So it says once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack that has advantage on the attack roll. So check. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. Short sword is finesse. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Yep. So if you're attacking like even an ally within 5 feet, you don't need advantage. You still get sneak attack.
Okay.
The way I read it is kind of like you have time to place your shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the question is, does the critical hit double the sneak attack damage also?
I probably wouldn't think so. That seems like a lot. Another 18 damage plus something.
I'm going to say no.
Okay. I think that's fair. That's a lot of damage. 8. I think that's a 5. So another 13.
Another 13. Holy smokes.
Rogues are awesome.
Holy cocoa. You said 13?
Yep.
They're awesome if they have the ability to do sneak attacks, but if you ever get like on a one-on-one
Yeah,
fight with
they're useless.
them, they do no damage.
Yeah, you just dealt 40 hit points.
Yeah.
Whew. So you guys just see this little tiny fairy just whiz up behind this massive male gingerbread and just stab your sword right in it. Really just lops off its ear, which comes crashing to the ground.
Yeah.
Does that one die?
No.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Man with 40. There's some strong ginger people.
They're massive.
All right. Next up is
Enemy.
enemies.
Okay, so Coco the gingerbread man does not like this. So it is going to go ahead and give you a spice breath. So this giant gingerbread is going to exhale its cinnamon and ginger and nutmeg breath at you. I need each creature in a 50-foot radius to make a dexterity saving throw. That's just going to be
But I was behind him, right?
Yeah, I think he would turn around to shoot.
Yeah, he would
right?
turn around. Yeah.
At least it stacks.
13.
That is going to fail.
Okay.
It's nice, that one. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Glad I took those extra hit points.
Luckily, our tank is also our healer.
Luckily.
And we have 20 cookies.
You're going to take 3 hit points.
3?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to use my uncanny dodge. Starting at 5th level, an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. You can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you. So 1.
So 1.
Nanny boo boo.
Sorry, we're just
Stick your
things
gingerbread
might be
head in
weird
doo-doo.
for the next couple of hits. I'm still trying to figure stuff out.
That's fine.
I'm trying not to completely kill you guys.
You can't kill legendary
I know.
people.
It's really hard to kill characters, in
I
case you're
know.
wondering, especially ones that know how to play D&D.
Yeah.
Well, how this character is written is you're supposed to get 73 damage.
Well,
like
they'd be
that.
down.
Yeah, I think I'd die.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you'd be able to half it, so it'd be 35.
So I'd be hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't want. But that's.
Yeah.
We're just modifying it a bit.
So that was the first one.
So that's first one. Oh yeah. So. Sorry guys.
You got 3 more.
DM'd in such a. The other 2, the tree and the wreath are going to stay statues, and then Candy Cane is going to go ahead and attack Hoppers over here.
Might as well keep
The
attacking me.
Hoppa.
It's going to go ahead and slam you.
Gonna try.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes. Right now it does, because I haven't had a chance to cast Spark Skin yet.
9 hit points. And that's it. That's all of that. The 2 in the back are not going to engage.
Hoppa.
He's going to continue to shout, not friendly, not friendly. And then I'm going to use my Rabbit Hop ability first as a bonus action. You can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency bonus without provoking an attack of opportunity. So I'm going to use that to jump 15 feet out of the way.
Okay.
And then I can kind of run away a little bit
Okay, which way are you running?
away from the battle, putting some distance between me and the enemies.
Okay, so you can run, if you run 15 feet from, it's 15 feet?
I'm using my bonus action to do my hop to get out of melee combat.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my movement to move a little bit further because I want to be more than 15 feet away.
Okay, got you. So there's only 15 feet between the gingerbread and the wall.
Okay. And then
So
I
you
guess
can run to the wall.
I'll run to the wall then. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to cast Butter Lamb. So you see a bunch of little tiny butter lambs appear in my hand, and then they walk out a little bit, and then they melt into a grease pile.
Yep.
So it's basically our version of grease.
Grease. Okay.
And I
Nice.
put that about 20 feet in front of me.
Perfect. Okay.
And I think that's all of I did bonus action move.
So 20 feet in front of you is going to be directly in front of the candy cane golem, or the candy
Yeah,
cane
basically,
gingerbread.
if he follows me, I want him to
Slip.
slip and fall
Okay.
over and not get to me.
Okay. Perfect.
Well done.
Swiss?
I can heal you guys next.
Okay, so
I'm like 1 hit point.
the first 2 gingerbreads, how far apart are they, or how far away are they from each other?
From each other, they are 15 feet. So it's 15 feet from the wall, a gingerbread person 15 feet, gingerbread person 15 feet wall.
Okay. And Ginger is attacking coffee or
Cocoa.
cocoa.
Yep.
Coco.
Okay. I am going to attack Candy Cane.
Okay.
Candy Cane one. I'm going to use I'm actually gonna do grease.
Okay.
Grease it up.
Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range and turns it into difficult terrain for the duration. When the grease appears, each creature standing in this area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. A creature that enters the area or ends its turn there must also succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Do you have to beat my dex?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to beat your dex. And I got a 13.
So I gotta roll it, or
I think
It should be in the card.
Oh, yeah. It should be like a dexterity.
Should say in the card what the DC is.
doesn't say it.
Is it?
And it'll probably
it's
be
probably your.
based off of your spellcasting modifiers.
It's probably-
Then it's probably 14.
Yeah.
It's probably
14.
8 plus your.
So 8 plus proficiency, so 11 plus your intelligence as your modifier. I think as a wizard.
Yeah. So 15.
15.
15. So you got to beat a 15.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
So he did not. So he is gonna. Does he take damage?
It doesn't say any damage.
It's not
so.
prone, but
just
he's pretty,
slippery.
he's
But
pretty
you-
big.
but you fall.
So I don't know.
Yeah. So okay. So he is
feel
gonna.
like you
He's
would
going to
take-
crumble.
I feel like you take a lot of damage when he falls. It's
That's
pretty
a-
brittle.
That's how the
Alright.
cookie crumbles.
He's gonna go ahead and take 5 damage when he falls, and he is currently sitting on his butt.
Yeah.
And how long does the grease stay there?
1 minute.
Okay. Gingivitis, you're up.
Gingivitis. All right. So I'm face to face with Coco.
Yes.
So the first gingerbread person's down on its butt.
Yep.
Then it's Coco, and the other two haven't done anything yet.
Correct.
Like we haven't activated them yet. They're still staying at attention.
They're just standing there like they were when you walked in.
Don't touch them.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to disengage. I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage from Coco.
Okay.
And seeing that this one's down on its butt, I'm going to fly behind it and attack it.
Okay.
Would I have advantage on that?
Why do you feel like you should have advantage?
Because he's on his butt and I'm behind him.
I think if you're prone, there should be things in there.
Let's see.
I mean, if not, it's cool. I don't need advantage.
A prone creature only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends as a condition. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. You are correct. Little D&D 101.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Is he surprised?
No, he's laying on the floor. I guess he would be surprised.
No, he wouldn't be surprised, I don't think.
What is that, like a surprise, like a thing?
He's trying to get an automatic crit with the surprise.
Oh yeah, no. You guys are in combat. He's assuming people are gonna come and hit him.
Okay.
You still get your sneak attack.
I get my sneak attack. So my short sword damage, 4 plus 4 is 8. That's another 3d6 coming at you. 4, 5 plus 3, 8.
So 16.
16 damage.
Perfect.
Y'all gonna do something?
Okay, so it is the gingerbread's turn. The candy cane guy is gonna go to stand up, but he is gonna slip on the buttered lamb. So he is gonna fall again for another 5 points and continue to be prone on the ground, and that will be his turn. And then the hot cocoa guy is going to. Let's see, you flew away.
Yeah, I disengaged from
You've
him.
disengaged. And how far are you, Swiss?
I don't know, probably 15 feet maybe.
This isn't a big room, so yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a big room. So what direction are you? Like in front of him, to the right, to the left?
I would say I'm in front of Candy Cane guy.
You're...
Or like I'm facing or
The candy cane, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Coco's gonna turn towards Candy Cane and do his spice breath again. So everyone in a 30-foot cone needs to make a dexterity saving throw, including Candy Cane himself.
Am I in that cone or no?
Yes, it's 30 feet.
Ooh,
13.
9.
3.
You all fail, and you are gonna take 7 damage.
I'm using my lucky footwork ability. When you fail the dexterity saving throw, you can use your reaction to roll a d4 and subtract that from the damage.
I'll use my uncanny dodge again.
So how much was it originally?
7 originally.
So I take half, 3.
That little spicy cinnamon.
But what about the candy cane person? Didn't
The
they
candy
take
cane
damage
also
too?
is gonna take 7 damage.
Good call.
Well, she said.
Yeah.
He did.
You
Yeah.
said it.
Including Candy King guy.
Including Candy King guy. He's automatically going to fail because he's huge.
Oh, you can't really get out of the way.
Yeah.
And he's on a bunch of butter and grease. He is just slapping, ready to go in the oven on a sheet pan.
I'm going to look at the scene and make sure that Ginger's flying.
Yeah.
And then he's going to say, fire in the hole, as I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere
Yes.
on the greased up, buttered up cookie.
Oh, take a page out of Kincaid's book.
Yes, I am. All right.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to do, yeah.
All right.
You can do it again.
I don't have... Oh, I do have
you
someplace in here. What do I roll for damage for that?
It's 2d6. Did you cast it as a second or third level?
Second level, because I didn't say anything.
Yeah, 2d6.
2d6. So 9 fire damage from the Flaming Sphere.
But they make a dexterity saving throw.
They make a dex
Oh.
save.
A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
He's going to fail it.
The creature
On
takes
purpose.
2d6. Yeah. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
he's
then
gonna not
Is he
pass.
going to catch on fire from all of the grease and butter on him?
Yeah, absolutely. So you said 9 first?
9 first from the actual ball of fire.
Okay.
Now, and I need you to tell me what you want to do, because in Ryan's, we did 2d8 for the grease bags. He's got 2 grease bags on him, but I don't know if that would double it or not.
So he's got the grease from Swiss plus your buttered lambs. So that would be 4d8.
That's what you want to do. That's what
Yeah,
I'm-
I mean, he's got, I feel like, what did you give him 2 buttered, like, how much buttered lambs did you give him? Was it 1 grease bag or 2?
It'd be the same grease bag, 1 grease bag worth.
So, okay, yeah. So, yeah.
7 for the buttered lambs, and 7 for the grease. Additional 14.
So yeah, so you just see like he starts like he's still sitting on the ground, so his butt and his legs are just getting burnt, and like a smell of like overcooked cookies is like just rifling through the air, as you can see, and he's not really able to like move his legs, and he's just now like a torso sitting on the ground.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast, I think, no, I don't want to cast it. I don't want to use up a spell slot right now. So I'm going to be done.
Okay.
Swiss.
Okay. So you got burnt Candy Cane guy.
Yeah.
And
Just a
then
torso.
is he dead or?
No, his torso is just hanging out. He is not dead, but he cannot move.
Okay.
So his range has just gone to his arm span.
I'm going to look at the Coco guy
Okay.
and I'm going to do burning hands.
So much fire.
Yeah, right. As you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flame shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save and half on a successful.
8 on the dexterity saving throw.
That's a fail. So 3d6 damage. Fire
Roll
damage.
it.
1, 6, 7, and 11 damage.
He is gonna like just this fire shoots through him, and it's just like slicing off like bits of his body. So every time like it hits his torso, the cookie like falls down, and then it like hits his torso, and it's just like crunch, 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 and then the rest of him kind of just falls over, and he's just a pair of legs.
Nice.
Standing straight.
Okay.
So to be clear, there was a hall behind them.
Yep. So you had your 4 gingerbread people, and then behind them there was 3 like archways.
So do we think we can bypass 2 of them now? And
Sorry, did I miss? Are we out of combat?
like, do we have to be in combat?
Oh, you're just thinking about fleeing.
Yeah. Do we need to fight?
If they can't move.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both
We
paralyzed
haven't
now.
triggered the other 2.
We can try to sneak around behind them.
Cool. How are you going to get? So your plan is to get past the other 2 without triggering them.
I just figured if half of them would really, like, if they're incapacitated, I guess I'm not
So you got
picturing what you're saying.
You got the first 2 that are basically incapacitated, and
Yeah.
then the 2 in the back.
There's 2 in the back.
There's 2 in the back.
Oh, I thought they were all like in a line.
No, I'm sorry. There's 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
Oh.
You guys have brought down the 2 in the front.
They're still up, but they can't
I
move.
thought they were like linear.
No. It's
So
like
we
a
got-
quad. It's like a square.
So we got 2 more we got to go through.
Well, we could try to sneak through. I mean, they haven't moved, right?
Correct. They have not moved. Actually, none of them have moved.
I mean, there's 15 feet in between them. You want to just try to split it and go?
Yeah.
Go up the middle? See what happens?
I'll watch them and see what happens.
Okay, you guys are just going to run up.
Well, I mean, I'm going to stealth.
Okay.
I'm going to wait and see if they make it through or if they get attacked before I give up my position.
I'm going to get back on Friar.
Okay.
And then stealth.
Okay.
We're used to this. It's what we do.
I believe you. Yes.
27.
Yeah. So you get onto Friar and you just, out of the sheer ability of being the Tooth Fairy and weaving in and out without being detectable, especially in a home, you are able to just zip right past the back line without being noticed.
I'm motioning like.
All right. Father Time is going to attempt that as
Okay.
well. And he's going to do stealth as well.
Which way? Tell me which way you're going to go first. What's your plan?
Going to go right up the middle.
Okay.
13.
Yeah, so you are just being as sly and as coy as you think you can be, just walking straight up the middle. But unfortunately, because you walked straight up the middle, activated both Tree and Wreath, and they're both going to swing at you.
Oh, great.
So the first one is going to take its Wreath and try to kind of whack you with it. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
You are going to take 12 damage.
Yikes.
And that was the Wreath on the right-hand side. And then the tree guy goes to swing. Does a 13 hit?
13 meets.
It meets. So it is going to roll another 12 damage as it hits you with the tree.
Are you done?
I'm hanging in there. I got
So luckily,
I got five hit points left.
Luckily, you were able to run through them, so they both you kind of ran and they came back behind you and both hit you, but you are now on the other side of the gingerbread people.
Okay.
Out of combat.
I'm going to try to get Hops's attention and make a throwing motion. And then kind of
And Father Time's going to start dancing.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Except Hops had something else planned. So I don't know what you want to do. Where are we in the initiative at this point?
They're out of combat, and the other two, I suppose, have engaged, but no one's within their radius. No one's in melee with them. So it's just on you, whatever you want to do.
So how big is this room?
The room is 15 feet on one side of it's like a big square. So it's 15 feet gingerbread person, 15 feet gingerbread person, 15 feet wall.
So it's 45 feet?
Give or take.
45 feet.
20 feet, because they take up 5 foot square each.
Okay, I'm going to use my movement to run, and then I'm going to jump right into the middle of all of the gingerbread men.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Thunder Wave, which is a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
Now that the wizard isn't in the way.
Okay.
So let's read Thunder Wave once I find it again. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. In addition, unsecured objects that are completed. There's something in here about. Wasn't there something about constructs with Thunder Wave? Maybe not. I think we might be thinking of a different spell.
That might be a different spell. I think I know what you're talking about.
So I'm wrong. What save?
Constitution saving throw.
12 for the tree and 14 for the wreath guy.
Mine is a 14 is my spell save DC.
Okay, so the tree is gonna fail, and you say how much damage does it take?
2d8. So 11 thunder damage, and that's to all 4 of them because I'm equal distance to every one of them.
But they're all one passed and one failed.
Okay. Well,
the 2 that are on the ground.
2 that are on the ground are all.
You're saying the first 2.
Oh yeah, the 2 behind, the first 2. I didn't roll for them. Sorry.
You're fine.
10, so that fails, and 14. So we'll say
ties go to the attacker, right?
Yep. So we'll say the Candyman failed, Coco passed, the tree failed, and the wreath passed. So tree.
They rolled a 14, right? My spell save's 14.
Oh, so they all failed.
They all failed, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Right. I was like, ties go to the attacker. I'm the attacker.
You're the attacker. So they all failed. So they all got blown 10 feet away.
And took 11 damage.
And they all took 11 damage. So they all got pushed to the other side of the room. And because of that, we're going to do this. All of them except Coco, when you push them, they are kind of in a weird way and they can't move, but Coco is actually facing your direction, so he is going to just do attack on his turn.
Well, I'm going to leave before that happens, I think.
Okay, you're going to run out?
Well, I still have a bonus action.
Okay.
and I'm going to use my rabbit hop. As
Okay.
a bonus action, you can jump the number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency, so I can jump 15 feet.
Perfect. You jump out of combat to the back of the room, and as you're doing that, you can smell this spice breath coming right behind you guys, and you are out of combat.
I assume we're running down the middle hallway.
First, I need milk and cookies.
How many do you want? I have 20.
Let me. What is it? 2d6.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4. Give me 2 for now.
Okay.
4, so 7, 8, 9.
I'll end up taking some too if I see him eating them.
How many do you want?
I was going to roll and see how many I needed.
Just keep eating them until you feel full.
Yep, exactly. But for some reason, out of all my dice here, I have 1d4.
Here you go.
I don't want to touch your dice. You yell at me.
Here.
Well, you're not the DM.
Oh, it's different now.
I'll take one more.
Okay.
I just picture you guys just standing in this like, just
I
like
know.
shoving your face with cookies and chugging
And the
these.
tooth fairy's just like,
Look at all those cavities happening.
Okay. I think I'm good for now. I don't want to eat them all.
I ate 4.
oh my God. He's a hungry rabbit.
I was very hungry. I took all the carrot-shaped ones.
Okay, we have 13 left. All
That's
right.
still so many.
Yeah,
So are you holding on to all of them?
I guess.
I don't want to be holding on to them because I have healing spells.
Okay.
So I want my teammates to have the things
I took 'em.
the things they can do. You know.
Yeah, I just for gameplay, I just want to know who had them.
I got the cookies.
So you see in front of you there are 3 different archways, kind of like just big hallways, right? You can go through the middle, the right, or the left.
Middle.
Like middle.
All right, middle.
Sure.
Pounce on down the middle. Hoppity hop hop.
I'm going to check for traps.
Good call.
Unfortunately, I'd already said I started hopping, so I might be setting off
All
some
right.
traps. No, you keep rolling, and then I'll be like, oh, watch out! Oh no!
Dexterity saving throw? Or
Sleight of hand, I think is what we're talking about for traps, right? That's weird. Check for traps.
29.
Yeah, there are no traps. There are no traps. And actually, all of a sudden, you guys kind of start hearing some Christmas music coming from down this hallway.
Do, 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 do.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll go to Christmas.
Okay.
I'm going to plug my ear. I don't know. Seems a little sus.
You're trying to plug your ears, and I'm
as-
singing along. Oh, Saint
as-
Nicholas.
As Molly Holly would say.
Little sus.
Little
Yeah,
sus.
a little sus.
As you guys walk down this hallway, you start to get this absolute warming feeling through your body. There's
I don't
this
like it.
Beautiful Christmas music that's playing, and you can tell it's kind of coming from the end of the hallway. And as you start to walk, you start to notice that the hallway is kind of like covered with things.
Like presents?
No, they're not presents.
Are they like gold coins of chocolate? Does he have my Easter eggs?
No.
I don't know. What's
Is it
on the
like-
what's on the wall?
Yeah, we
Is it
can just look at the wall.
blankets or like sheets or something just covering everything or what?
Yeah, are you gonna like do a perception check and look at the walls?
Sure. A 6.
You think it's blankets.
14.
25.
Okay, so Hoppy, you realize, like, you start kind of hopping your way down the hall and you're listening to the music, and then you kind of stop and you start looking at the walls and you realize it's not wallpaper, that these are letters to Santa.
They're
Aw.
letters to Santa.
I know him.
So these are the forgotten letters of Santa.
Forgotten letters.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they forgotten? I see them right there. I'm remembering them.
So
I wonder if my letter's here.
are you gonna read them, or what are you guys doing?
I'll go and read at least
I don't
one.
feel like, yeah, I'm not touching him.
I'll go up to one and read a couple of letters and see what they say.
Okay, Swiss, you pick this really pretty Christmas card, pop it down off the wall, and it says, "Dear Santa, you forgot. You didn't show up. I can't believe you didn't come to my house. You came to everyone else's house, but why didn't you come to my house?"
Did it have a name on it?
It says, "Maybe next year, Charlie."
Charlie? Okay.
What does my letter say?
You pull your letter down, and it's a red Christmas card with a big sleigh on the front of it, and it says, "Santa, why didn't you come to my house? I know my parents don't believe, but I do. Why did you forget me?"
She didn't sign her card. I don't know who this is.
And it says, "Love, Darlene."
I pull down 20 more. Just kidding.
Dear so as you're pulling, these are
Oh my
from
God.
Kristen and Sydney and Eliza and Rosie and Michael and Solar.
Solar.
They must have been all bad children.
Oh my God.
That was their master's class.
Yeah.
So as you guys are pulling these down and you start reading these letters, the music kind of starts to change, and it's Christmas music, but it's just not as happy. And it's definitely really sad. And you guys all really start to feel sad and just kind of solemn. And you get this theme that these letters, like the kids still believe, but for some reason, like their parents don't believe. And the walls are just plastered. And you can tell that Father Time, you can tell that these span time, right? So it's not just new looking Christmas cards. It's pieces of papyrus and like linen made paper. But what you do notice is that it seems like there's a lot more newer looking cards than before. And it seems like there's a lot of ones that are freshly stuck up than in times past.
Would Father Time be able to tell if the kids were naughty or nice?
Ooh.
I think you have to check it twice.
By the penmanship, I'd say this person is.
So Father
nice.
Time would not be able to.
Okay.
But somebody else might be able to.
This one had a typewriter. I need to roll a perception check to see if I can tell if they're naughty or nice. I do have a way with children. They like my chocolate. I got myself an 8.
Yeah, you're just so kind of fixated on everything that you don't realize what he's trying to do.
I'm trying to make Easter baskets for all the children that I
You're
see.
like taking notes, like they're gonna get
Charlie.
extra special things for Easter this year.
Okay.
It's a sad hallway.
So
Should we continue?
down at the you still hear this kind of Christmas music coming from the end of the hallway.
Guess we'll head that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go towards it.
You come up to the end of the hallway and there's a door. It has one of those like frosted glass windows, and there is a letter pinned up on the door.
It's a puzzle.
Checking for traps.
Father Time just gonna grab it.
The letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not checking for traps.
Do you read it?
Yeah.
Okay. I have made my pledge out on this ledge to keep an eye out for the big guy. It's just mischief and tomfoolery, especially those kids in Manapuri. Nameless, but not painless. It isn't all that much. Just don't touch, or the fun will go away.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know what Manapuri is?
Sure.
Unfortunately, I got a 6.
Yeah, you just feel like it rhymes with tomfoolery.
It's a forced rhyme.
It's a rhyme. I'm
Yeah.
guessing this is a city, maybe.
I mean,
Or
you're a world
place.
traveler. I mean,
I am a
Do you
world
know-
traveler. I don't remember this place though. I go to so many
it's
places.
true.
Been doing this for thousands of years.
Never heard of Manapuri.
Manapuri. Maybe it's a person. Can I read the message again?
Yeah, sure.
I kind of got stuck up on one word.
Manapuri.
I have made my pledge out on this ledge to keep an eye out for the big guy. It's just mischief and tomfoolery, especially those kids in Manapuri. Nameless, but not painless. It isn't all that much. Just don't touch, or the fun will all go away.
Off on a shelf.
Got it.
The door opens,
Wow. Way to go,
Nice.
On that
Father Time.
ledge.
and you find yourself in a little tiny study.
I'm checking for traps. 26.
You're good. There's no traps.
I just go on in.
Perfect.
Apollo.
I'll follow. Yeah.
Okay, you guys are sitting in a small study.
What do I see?
You see Santa's small study. So it is set up like there's a desk and it's really cozy. There's a small, tiny Christmas tree in the corner next to the fireplace, a bunch of bookshelves, and just like a typewriter. Looks like some paperwork.
So it's small. How small was it?
We would say maybe 10 by 20, just like a regular sized room.
All right. And do I see a big red jolly man in this room?
See Santa.
I do not see Santa.
Correct.
Well, I don't think he's here. We might as well head back.
Is there anything on the desk? I'm going to look at
Any
closer at the
letters?
desk. Yeah.
Any
Okay.
letters
Look at the
under
typewriter. Was he typing anything?
Yeah, no, there are some letters. It looks like more of those like sad letters that in like one pile, and then there's like another pile of envelopes that are kind of sealed that kind of look like they're ready to go out.
He's sending letters out or he's getting letters in? Are they addressed out or addressed in?
Addressed out.
Okay, I don't want to open those. It says a response is, do I see 2 snow globes by chance?
There are, no, you do not see any snow globes.
Are there any cookies and milk?
No, there are no cookies and milk. You guys got all those.
What about some carrots, for the reindeer?
Yeah.
Yeah. For your buddy Sprout. That's
No.
probably waiting.
There's no food out.
Where the music? Do we still hear the music?
Yeah, the music is still happening in the room.
Is it like a record player or?
No, just you feel, it's fun. It feels magical.
Okay.
Can everyone make a Constitution saving throw?
Well,
Oh, that took a turn.
I've been poisoned.
12.
4.
17.
Hopper and Swiss, you guys both passed. And Gingivitis, you're going to take 4 damage.
From...
You just are really, it's like psychedelic damage. Is that a thing?
Whoa.
Dude.
This study's tripping me out.
Yeah, that's kind of how you start to feel. You start to feel like foggy and like real kind of just trippy.
Someone spiked the eggnog.
Is there any other are there any trap doors in this?
I mean, not that you can discern. It kind of just looks like a regular study with a
Can I
fireplace.
look at the books?
Sure.
Any books seem out of place?
Roll an investigation.
10.
No, that just looks like a bookshelf. It's not really dusty in here. Like you can tell he is in this room often.
Is jacket in there or pants?
There's no.
Okay.
Is there a fire in the fireplace? Did you say there was a fireplace in here?
There is a fireplace and there is a fire.
I'm gonna put my hand up near the fire. Is it
It's warm,
okay?
but it's magical. So it kind of just consistently goes. You guys would know this. You have him in your studies. It was all the rage for Christmas one year. Mother Nature got him for everyone.
Can I type on the typewriter?
Sure.
Hi, this is Hops. Is Santa there? No one types back. No Ghost Rider.
No Ghost Rider.
I feel like, do we need to read the letters? Can I read one of my letters?
What letters?
My sad letters to Santa.
That you took from the hallway?
Yes.
Sure.
This is Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
I really wanted a piano, but all I got was a harmonica.
All I got was a rocket ship. Yeah, nothing. You're just standing there reading and you just get sad.
Okay.
How tall is the ceiling? I'm gonna look up.
You want to look up?
Yeah.
Okay, the ceiling kind of comes to a really cute kind of like a peak.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really pretty.
Like stained glass, pretty.
Yeah, I think that'd be so pretty. Stained glass pretty. It's a really festive Christmas scene.
All right. Is there any drawers in the desk?
There are.
I'm gonna pull open the drawers. I'm checking for traps. 19.
You're good on the traps. And there's just regular office-y type stuff in the drawers.
Can I look around for a elf on a shelf?
Sure.
Maybe I have to touch the elf. I'm on a perception, I assume.
I want investigation.
And well, that's unfortunate. 14 minus 1, 13.
You don't see anything because you're not 100% sure what an elf on the shelf is.
The wizard's gonna look for it too.
Okay.
8.
I'll give you advantage because you figured it out from the letter.
Wizard perception. 15.
Yeah. So you kind of remember from the door and the whole thing you had to go through when you're thinking back in time. You're like, oh, that was really popular at one point. So you beeline it over to the bookshelf and you find this little cloth elf kind of leaning up against one of the books.
What did that clue say again?
Do you want me to read it again?
Yeah.
Okay. I have made my pledge out on this ledge to keep an eye out for the big guy. It's just mischief and tomfoolery, especially those kids in Manapuri. Nameless, but not painless. It isn't all that much, just don't touch, or all the fun will go away. You guys can do another Constitution saving throw.
Jeez.
I'm currently looking at a globe, and I finally found Manapuri. It is in New Zealand.
13.
Natty 20.
Natty 20 passes, 13 passes. What do you get?
Constitution saving throw. I got a 9.
You fail. You are going to take 4 psychedelic damage.
Yep.
You are looking at the globe in his office, the big one that spins, and you just are looking for Manapuri, and you're just spinning it and spinning it and spinning it, and you're starting to get kind of dizzy.
Nauseous. Are we touching this elf on the shelf?
All right. The wizard's gonna touch the elf.
Okay. You pick up the elf, and all of a sudden, the feelings that Gingivitis and Harry were having kind of all dissipate. All the fun went away, if you will.
There's
And
nothing fun about
Painful fun.
that.
and then the fire stops in the fireplace, and a portal, like a little kind of trapdoor opens.
Okay. I'm gonna go through the trap door.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna slide right in.
I'm going to check for traps.
Let's do it.
Swiss just goes right down.
26.
And luckily there were no traps. So it's like a slide almost, and you just like jump right in. Like you just trust your friend at this point, Santa, and you go sliding and you pop out in this gigantic warehouse.
We're pretty far on the ground. It's probably got good insulation down here.
You guys follow?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, everyone slides down the slide. You guys kind of fall out and
The board just kind of...
woo! Do you remember that like commercial? I think it's like a pig that holds like a little.
Oh, Maxwell.
Wee, 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 wee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maxwell.
So you guys find yourself in this massive warehouse. It's pretty dim. There's like shelving. You can tell that there's like a bunch of toys and stuff on it. And I would say about 30 feet away, standing at a desk with one single spotlight with his back to you, is the big guy.
How far away?
I'd say about 30 feet, maybe 30, 45 feet.
Can I throw a snowball at him?
You can surely try. 45 feet.
Wow.
He just needs to dance. He needs to cheer up. I assume it's a deck space. I'd be proficient with throwing things for sure. I throw eggs all the time. Doing some quick math.
You math.
9.
Yeah. So you're going to throw this snowball, and it like makes it 10, 15 feet in front of you, and it hits a kind of tall-ish toy soldier, and it opens his eyes, and we'll roll initiative.
Does the toy soldier dance?
The toy soldier does not dance.
He must have passed.
10.
16.
9 for me.
Toy soldier got an 8.
All right. Swiss is up first.
Swiss is up. This massive toy soldier opens its eyes and starts to march towards the three of you.
Okay. Do I see? Did Santa turn around, or he's just standing there?
Nope. Santa is he's just focused on what he's doing.
Okay.
How many enemies are there?
Right now, there's just the toy soldier that you woken up.
Do we see other toy soldiers around?
I'm gonna need a perception check for that on your turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
We're in initiative.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion. You can create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts the duration. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast the spell again. So I'm actually gonna cast myself
Okay.
so that hopefully the toy soldier will go towards the illusion to.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it go left to us.
Does it have to do like a intelligence check or anything to realize that it's an illusion?
If a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence check against my spell saving DC.
Well, it tried that and it got a 6. So
Okay.
It's not very smart. So I'm assuming that.
Yeah, my intelligence is at 18.
Your spell save DC, what is that?
It's
Is
at
it
8 plus 4 plus 3.
So what is that?
15.
15. Okay. So on its turn, it is gonna attack your shadow.
Okay.
Or your illusion. Awesome job. Who's next?
I guess it's me. So it's going after this.
Yeah, you're gonna sense that it's kind of going after this illusion of Father Time.
I'm going to stealth and close the distance to Santa.
Okay.
22.
Okay, so you are you going straight up the middle? You flying? What do you talk to me? What you're doing?
I'm going to go in the opposite direction of the toy soldier and just kind of hug the wall.
Like behind him, opposite.
So if he's going to the left,
you're gonna go to you're gonna go.
yeah. Nah.
Okay.
Hug the opposite wall where he's going and just continue forward to get a better look at the big guy.
Okay. You stealth around, but unfortunately, you just tickle what looks like a Christmas tree right next to you, and awakens this Christmas tree monster-looking thing.
Man.
So you are in melee with it, face to face,
Okay.
and its eyes are just gleaming at you.
Okay. Can I attack it?
Yeah, I mean you moved. So you moved. I'll let you attack if you'd like.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I get advantage because he hasn't taken a turn yet in combat.
Correct.
I guess I'm still mounted on Friar. 23.
Oh, that definitely hits.
So I'm guessing he wasn't surprised.
No, it surprised you.
Yeah. Okay. So 1d6 plus 4, 9 plus my sneak attack because I had advantage on the attack roll. So 9 plus another 7. 16.
16. Okay. How did you attack it?
Short sword.
You just take this short sword and you just you're kind of shocked and you slice it and it just falls over dead.
All right. My next turn, I'm just going to go back towards Santa.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you had said the toy soldier was fighting this illusion.
It has engaged with the illusion and it's going to walk that way.
I am going to cast Spike Growth.
Okay.
Centered on the illusion.
Okay.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural.
Okay. So basically when it takes its turn and heads that way.
Every 5 feet it moves, it takes, I don't want just to roll 2d4. We can just...
Yeah.
Every 5 feet, it takes 6 damage.
It's a good spell.
Okay.
It's an awesome spell. If you have a bunch of...
Bad guys. Yeah.
It's concentration, though, so I got to be thinking about it. It's a good spell.
Okay. You can do anything else?
I am going to kind of move over to the side of the room to try to not be noticeable. I probably can't roll hide since I'm not a rogue, so... And I can't do that as a bonus action. So.
Okay.
I'm going to try to hide over in the corner.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so it is
Toy soldier.
Toy Soldier's turn. Okay, so the Toy Soldier is going to engage with Father Time's Shadow. So it is going to attack it, head that way, and attack it. But then it realizes that it is an illusion, so it just loses its attack, right? I don't think it can hurt the Shadow, can it?
I don't know. How far does it travel first?
It
Should have said it was walking over to him.
I think you got to roll a successful intelligence check.
Against your spell save DC. So
yeah, I
probably
did, and I got
15.
a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's swinging at this shadow thing.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see, where's its speed? 30 feet. So it was probably about 10 feet away.
Yeah, probably.
So it walked 10 feet to it.
So it took 12 damage on its trip
12
there.
damage on its trip there.
Ow. Son of a nutcracker.
And then it just it's just swinging away. Cool. The little tree,
You said it was dead.
it was dead, but its friends behind it are not. So when you sliced it, you now see 3 more sets of eyes, and they're all encompassing between you and Santa. So they are going to do a branch attack at you, and does a 7 hit?
It does not.
Does a 18 hit?
It does.
Tree number 2, technically tree number 3, is going to do 5 damage on its branch attack.
I'm uncannying dodge that, so I'll take half.
Okay. And then tree number 4 got a dirty 20 and another 5.
Wait, there's 4 trees? Thought one of them-
There was 4. He killed one already.
Yeah.
So tree number 2 missed, and then tree number 3 and 4 hit him.
Oh, okay.
He killed number 1 on the first turn,
Got it.
and
Okay.
then 3 of its friends popped out.
So here's a game mechanics question.
Sure.
So my uncanny dodge says starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you. So can I half both?
Just once, yeah. So
Okay.
you're going to half one of the damages.
Okay.
So
I
probably
took-
the first one you'll
So
have.
I took another 5.
Yeah, and then another 5.
And then you wouldn't be able to do the attack of opportunity this time since you used your reaction.
All right. Cool.
And the we'll save that one.
I think there's another enemy someplace.
Sorry. Behind the toy soldier that kind of was walking out, you see a fairly tall, I would say about 3 or 4 foot tall doll, like one of those life-size kind of children's dolls, and it has the spookiest eyes, and it is going to come straight for Harry Hopperton.
I didn't get out of the way fast.
So the doll has what's called a wanting cry.
Oh.
And the doll screams, and each hostile creature within 30 feet that can hear the doll has to take a DC wisdom saving throw.
That's me.
That would be you.
11.
You
I
failed,
Imagine that fails.
and you are going to take some psychic damage. 11.
I take 11 damage.
11 damage, psychic damage.
So that would be, I'd roll a concentration check. I got to beat a 10, which I did not do, so my spike growth gets forgotten.
Okay.
Short-lived.
Oh, no.
I got 12 damage out of that level 3 spell. So you've got 3
Christmas trees
on you. I have a doll attacking me.
And he's about to have a toy soldier.
He's got a toy soldier attacking his
illusion.
Yeah.
It's attacking your image. Where are we at in this initiative order?
Swiss, top of the order.
Okay. How far away are we from Santa again?
About 45 feet.
45 feet. So I am going to cast Fog Cloud, like in between me and Santa.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run towards Santa through the fog. And I have 30 distance, so I won't make it all the way, but...
Okay, we could do this.
So he moves 30 feet.
So you're going to cast Fog Cloud.
Yeah.
You move 30 feet. So the question is, are you running past the toy soldier? Does he take a opportunity attack, right? Like...
Well, the toy soldier is attacking my illusion.
All right, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
And
so you are standing in the middle of this warehouse, 15, 15 feet from where you think Santa is. And now you have to stand there completely without moving. Well, you can move. I don't care what I do. You can do whatever you want to do. But you're surrounded by fog.
Yep. And then, that'll be my turn.
Okay. So now we have this blank. How far is the fog circle?
It is a 20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot radius sphere. So your movement was... So did you like cast it and run into it?
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit in front of me.
Okay.
Basically, I wanted to camouflage myself from other toys.
All the things. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to you, but you can either cast it right in front of you and run through it so you're out of it.
Yeah,
You're
so
gonna run 30
basically where I'm at now, like at the end, I'm like at the edge of the fog.
You're at the edge of the fog?
Yep.
All right, I'll give it to you. I like it. I'm a fog cloud fan. Who's next?
Moi. All right, so I got 3 Christmas trees in front of me.
You have 3 Christmas trees in front of you.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to disengage from the Christmas trees.
Okay.
And I'm going to move back 20 feet.
Okay.
And I'm going to give Friar Tusk a very sturdy kick. And Friar Tusk is going to charge at the nearest Christmas tree.
Okay.
So if the boar moves at least 20 feet straight towards a creature right before hitting it with a tusk attack, the target takes an extra 1d6 slashing damage and must succeed on a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
So Friar Tusk is basically going to charge at the first tree. And does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So the tree takes 2d6 damage. So 10 damage.
It is like...
And must make a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It is knocked prone. So this tree just like falls just to the ground.
Okay. And then...
Its lights are still flickering, but it's on the ground. They're like twinkling.
All right. And then I'm going to swing my sword at the next tree.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Ooh. Okay,
So how does that work?
Natural 20. So what's the max damage you can roll with your sword?
Well, 1d6 plus 4.
1d, so you're 10.
So 10 plus another 5.
Okay.
And I think I get sneak attack on the other tree, right?
Depends how close your boar,
5 feet.
the boar is next to it.
I'm on top of the boar.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I charge the
It's a
tree
DM,
and
yeah.
I picture the other tree there. So he attacked and then I
So that gives you how much?
an extra 3d6.
Okay. So you don't even have to roll it. So you are on this boar and it like charges and you come through and you have your sword and you just whoosh and you slice both of the trees, 3 and 4. Your boar kicks the other one. So now you are just there with 3 dead trees and the other one barely flickering alive in front of you.
I feel like Timon and Pumbaa.
Pumbaa.
All right.
And then you look up and there are 3 more sets of eyes staring at you
Oh my
within
gosh.
5 feet.
Timon and Pumbaa obviously needs to have Simba, right?
Yes.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
How far away are you from me?
Where are you? Are you still at the front of the room?
Yeah, I'm still at the front of the room.
Then you're
I probably-
15 feet, 20 feet at this point.
My movement speed's 25, so I figured I would have.
Yeah.
I went 25, came back 20, and then charged.
Okay.
So 20 to 25 feet.
I'm going to use my wild shape to turn into a lion.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to attack I wanted to run over there, but I forgot I had a doll in front of me.
Such a doll.
So I'm going to turn into a lion, and then I'm just going to do a bite attack on the
Doll?
doll in front of me. 9 to hit.
Oh, that does not hit.
Okay. Well, I yelled and screamed and growled at it.
Wow.
So, yeah, this doll, like, it just now has, like, this lion in front of him. Whose turn is it?
I guess the enemies.
Okay, so the doll is actually going to be Kitty, and it's going to reach out its hands and try to pick you up and try to, like, slam you to the ground.
Slam attack. Aggressive kick.
Kitty! Does 17 hit?
Yes.
12 to hit.
12 damage, you mean?
12 damage.
Okay. Yep. I'll take the 12.
And it's just going to go, Kitty! And kind of throw you to the ground. And then up next is my toy soldier, who is going to turn around, and you feel like he sensed something go past him, and he's just going to start walking into the flog cloud?
Cog flog.
Flogga?
Cloud of flaw. Oh my God. He's going to start walking into the mist.
Fog cloud.
Thank you. Into the fog. But let's see. We are going to roll a percentage to see how close he gets to you. Not quite. So 40% to you. And then my trees are going to look up, and they kind of are like giggling at this point. And they are going to do a tinsel attack. And so from 5, they're about 7 feet away from you. They are going to shoot tinsel at you. So I need a dexterity saving throw for both of your, for you and your Tusk.
All right. Tusk is green. I don't know what his, I think it's just a straight roll. He's got a +0. All right, we'll do Tusk first. 7, and then you said dexterity.
Yeah.
Me is 11.
You passed. And Tusk did not. So you're going to jump off of Tusk one way, and he gets wrapped up in tinsel. He's not going to take any damage, but he's going to be there probably for 2 turns to try to get himself out. So he's just laying like stuck up in a bunch of tinsel.
Not my boar, you don't.
They hogtied him.
Oh, no. Poor Friar.
And that's the enemy's turns.
Good.
Okay. Swiss. So he's what, 15 feet away now?
Yeah.
From Santa? Okay. Now that he's closer, do I see anything different, weird?
Mm-mm.
So he's just literally just standing there at a desk, or
Yeah.
he's gonna run up to Santa and be like, Santa, Nick, wake up, man.
And he's going to like turn towards you, and he's just has this complete blank stare.
Raises his wood axe.
It's like, Nick, what's happening, man? Are you okay?
He's just staring at you.
Do I know? Okay, as a wizard, can I tell that there's some sort of spell on him, or?
You can roll an Arcana check.
23, non-natural.
So you pick up magic because he's Santa, but you pick up the same amount of magic as you give off, and Gingivitis and Hopper. Like, you guys all, because you're legendary figures, give off some sort of magical aura, but it is no different than what you generally would assume Santa would have.
I don't know what to do.
So you're just staring at Santa.
Okay, so
Ice knife.
is there anything on the desk in front of him?
So you moved and you did an Arcana check. So unless you want to do an action, I think your turn's over.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm the only one with the snowballs, and I'm a lion now.
Yeah, I know.
Who's next?
I guess it's me. Okay, so these stupid trees have my boar wrapped up. I'm going to use a cunning action to hide, because I jumped off, right?
Yeah. So you're like, so I'm picturing like where you are is like this kind of like outside hallway, like just like walkway. So it's like a wall, and then there's all these like rackings, and like you're battling these trees in between the walls. So you duck into one of the like aisles of where the racks are.
Okay, so I'm going to hide. So roll a stealth check. 14, but I want to set fly straight up.
Okay.
And then pull out my short bow, because you know fairies have short bows, and shoot one of the trees.
Okay.
15.
That hits.
Were they surprised?
Actually, they were. I'll give you a surprise on that one, because they were kind of fighting or ready to fight you face on, and you ducked away. And they did not expect you to hit them from above.
Okay, so that's a critical hit. So another 10 damage with my short bow. Then get my sneak attack. Another 10 damage. 20 in total.
20. So you take out 2 You take out 2 more of these rows, so now you just have 2 more there. And they're kind of whipping around trying to figure out where that came from.
And then I guess Friar Tusk would try to fight them too.
Okay. No, he's down for 1 more turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
That's right.
So, okay,
Yep.
that's cool.
He'll have 1
Yep.
more.
Yep.
So he won't. He didn't do anything this turn. He can't do anything next turn. The turn after that,
Got it.
he will be freed.
Gotcha.
Who's next?
Simba is going to growl, and then he's going to reach out with his claws and try to claw at the legs of this doll that just choke slammed him.
Okay.
A non-natural 20,
That's going to hit.
4 damage.
Okay.
Lions aren't that strong.
Lions doesn't do that much.
Kitty.
Druid's a lot more powerful, but whatever.
Kitty.
I do get the extra 26 hit points though, so that's
Yeah.
nice. And I can't really get away because I don't want to take an attack of opportunity, so I'm just going to growl.
Okay.
Ah.
Who's next?
Enemies.
Okay, so our toy soldier is gonna kind of cut through the fog and just is slowly working its way towards you and now Santa. Our giant doll is gonna do exactly the same thing with the Easter Bunny, but now he like picks up the kitty. So she's gonna go try to pick up this kitty, but you, after your swing, your attack, you kind of come down really far to the left, and she tries to go grab you to the right, and she's really top heavy, and she kind of topples over into a somersault, and now she's laid out flat on her back behind you.
Did she crit fail?
She did crit fail. Kitty. Okay, and my trees.
She starts crying.
Yeah. So my
Kick her with
trees.
my back leg.
2 of them have figured out where the crossbows came and killed their others, and they are gonna look up at you and they're gonna shoot their tinsel up to you in the sky. So I need a dex save throw from the tinsel attack.
14.
That passes, so tinsel goes shooting past you. That's it.
All right. Swift.
I still don't know what to do. How far away is the toy soldier?
Oh, he's pretty far.
Okay. Yeah, he was gonna look at the desk to
Okay.
see what is there anything on there.
So you give me an insight check.
A lot of insight.
19.
So you look down and you go to look at the desk, and there's nothing really on it, but you see Santa's holding a snow globe.
Snow globe.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the snow globe?
It's the big snow globe with and the darkness is almost taking over. It's like 80% of the snow globe now.
Okay. Obviously, the darkness in there is affecting Santa. Will Swiss know, like, has this ever happened before? Will he know anything about this darkness
Ooh.
and how to get rid of it?
Give me a history check.
20 non-natural.
So, you are really familiar with this. And ever since you looked down at the snow globe in the tree, right, when you first saw it, you realized, like, this is Santa's kryptonite. So you know that Santas throughout history have struggled with this.
Mm-hmm.
And it causes severe depression and can really start to affect them physically and
Seasonal.
yeah, seasonal depression. And when it starts to affect Santa, it really starts to affect all the people in the Christmas village.
Oh, so that's why he locked himself away. Okay. Does Swiss does he have like any sort of solution to?
So with that roll, like that's all you can get. Kind of
Okay.
like we're trying to like catalog in your mind back, right?
Yeah.
And that's you start to remember all these things. They start coming to you.
Okay. So for now, he's gonna, pat Santa on the back and be like, "Hey, buddy, it's gonna be okay."
So when you touch Santa, you roll a Constitution saving throw.
17.
You get just a little sad.
Mm.
And you're gonna take 3 points of depression.
3 points of depression.
Sad. You're gonna get sad hit points.
Sad hit.
So you're just a tiny sad as soon as you touch him. Like you give him kind of 3 little pats, and you're like, realize.
Ow.
Ow.
It's just like sad.
His spike collar's on. Ah!
Who's next?
I guess it's me. Well, they figured out where I was at. I'm still staying in the air. I'm going to shoot him with my bow.
Okay.
So I'm still confused on this. So
Okay.
my sneak attack says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. So if I hit this tree and there's an enemy next to it, I still get sneak attack damage?
You would. No, the enemy is incapacitated right now, so it's where
There's 2, right? There's 2 trees left.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
2 trees left. They're staying next to each other.
No, it would need to be an enemy of the enemy. So basically, I always read that as one of your allies. It's within 5 feet of it. Like your allies distracting it.
You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target.
Enemy of the target. So the target is a Christmas tree. If there's an enemy of the Christmas tree, so basically your ally.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was just
So it's a weird way to say like, because it's your ally, but it doesn't have to be your ally.
It should say if you don't if your ally is within 5 feet of the target.
Well,
that would have been better.
I think they're playing it like normally a rogue would be a solitary like hunter, so he's not going to necessarily have allies, but he can take advantage of
an ally being
situations.
Got it. All right, so I'm gonna shoot it with my bow. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
8 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to hide again.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, so you just like dip back down kind of and start to hover in one of the aisles, like shelf level.
Okay.
All right. How far is Santa from me?
You are still at the front of the room, so he's 45 feet.
I'm going to use my lion speed, which is 50,
Okay.
and I'm going to just run. I don't know if I'll get an attack of opportunity or not from the doll.
She fell though,
She had
right?
fell,
So you're not going to get an attack of opportunity from that doll, but you have to run past the other toy soldier. So we'll get the toy soldier you're going to run past is going to get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Remind me how that works. We haven't done this in a
So
while.
you just do a normal attack for your toy soldier. They basically get one free hit, and they don't get like a multi-attack.
Yeah, they
but
just get one free hit.
Just one little.
22.
22 hits.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It hits. So they're just gonna kind of reach out with its like kind of arm or its foot and try to like trip you almost on your run.
Is it going to trip me or is it going to attack me?
It's gonna attack you. It's gonna kind of kick you as you go by.
I'm going to take it and keep running.
He rolled the wrong thing. He rolled a 20, but we didn't need to roll a 20. We just needed to roll a 10. 9 points of damage.
He doesn't mess around.
He does not. All right. I'm going to take that and just keep running all the way to Santa.
Okay.
Now, I want to do something, but I don't know if you're going to allow me to do it.
Oh, great.
Because normally I don't think druids can cast when they're wild shaped.
Cannot.
I think they can do cure wounds.
Okay, I wanted to do druid craft, but
No, you'll have to come out of your wild shape.
well, I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm going to try to jump up on. I assume Santa's big, and even though I'm a lion, I feel like I could fit on his shoulder and start
Santa's
purring.
a big guy. So you want to just like wrap around and just like start purring?
Yep.
Okay. I want an athletics check.
Ooh, I can do that.
Because you got to do it without hurting him.
Using the stats of a lion. Athletics is strength.
Yes.
12.
Yeah, so you kind of wrestle your way up there and he doesn't quite move, but you just can't, you like start scratching his ear and you can't really get like, you can tell you're not getting what you want done and you jump down.
I want to stay up there.
Okay.
Purring. This is my way of talking to him, telling me it's okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. So you get up there and he like shrugs you off.
I guess I'll jump on the table then and like sit pretty with my whiskers.
In Maine.
So you moved, you're jumping. All right, I'll let you jump. I'll let you jump from him to the table. So you're sitting now.
Purring.
Okay.
Looking at him. All cute.
Okay.
Doe-eyed. I really
Okay.
want to cast my spell, but I can't. So
Okay.
that's all I'm doing. I tried.
Enemies.
Enemies. Oh, the doll is out of combat. The toy soldier's kind of slowly walking his way there, but I got my 2 Christmas trees who can't see you. So they're just gonna, I guess, ready a attack where if you fly or they're facing up towards you. So their backs are to Tusk. So if Tusk goes in front of them or you fly in their eye shot, they're gonna shoot their tinsel at you. They're just gonna ready an action. But Santa is gonna go.
Oh.
It's going to pet the cat.
So Santa is going to look down at his snow globe and he's going to look at Swiss and he's going to look at this lion and he's just going to, that's it.
Okay.
So we are basically out of combat, I guess it depends on what you do. Ginger. Vitus.
I mean, I feel like I need to get through the trees to get to Santa.
No, you can fly around.
But they got Friar.
Do a Friar.
They do have Friar. Friar will be free.
Yeah.
He can
This
move this
round.
turn. Yeah.
So I think I would do the same thing. I would jump on Friar. He would charge.
Okay. Yeah, roll it.
Is he within 20 feet?
Yeah, he's 5 feet behind them. Or 20 feet of you.
20 feet of the...
You're trying to get your ram.
Yeah, I'm trying to ram him.
No, he's only 5 feet, so he'd have to back up.
All right. I'm going to jump on his back,
Okay.
disengage, and then charge him.
Re-engage. Okay, sounds good.
19 plus 3.
Oh, yeah, that
To
hits.
hit.
Sorry.
I think he does 2d6. 9 damage.
Okay.
Plus 1. So
10.
10.
Perfect. You see one of the trees completely fall down.
And then I'm going to slash at the other one.
Perfect.
10
Oh, 10 hits.
for another 10 damage.
Yeah. So you, again, just are now riding him and just slashes through. And
Like a lumberjack.
I picture you just like continue down and swoosh the corner. And you see Santa, a lion on a table, and then Swiss. And they're kind of just solemn.
All right. I'll make my way up there.
So
Okay.
I'm going to argue. I want to use my legendary figure status
Okay.
to be able to cast Druidcraft
Okay.
to make it smell like raindrops on roses. And
What does that
whiskers
smell
on
like?
kittens.
So, no.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Okay, I first of all love it because it is a Christmas song, and I like where you're going, but you have to come.
I don't have the whiskers.
Yeah, so I will let you come out and use your legendary quote ability to create a soft like little kitty or something, so you can sing that song and give him. You got to come out of wild shape.
Ooh, I'll make a marshmallow peep,
Perfect.
but in the shape of a
Kitten. Perfect.
with whiskers.
Perfect.
And then I can use Druidcraft to make the smell of raindrops on roses.
Perfect.
And I'm going to try to present him a present.
Okay, so you're gonna try to look at him. Where are you?
I guess I'm coming up behind him.
Okay, so you guys
Just
are kind of
stab
like
him.
all circled around
Sneak
him.
attack.
Surprise!
I need Santa's teeth.
They're very old. Okay, so as you kind of come around him, and now you've created this like semicircle around Santa, and the Easter bunnies popped back into his regular form, and the 3 legendary figures are standing there next to him. Something kind of glimmers in his eyes, and it changes a bit. And then Harry Hopperson hands this little marshmallow peep to Santa, and he's looking down and looking at the peep, but he's still holding on to this snow globe, and he's just now staring at his hands again.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration on him?
Sure.
All right. What are you gonna do?
How do we cheer him up? How do we get him to believe again?
I tried to give him a cat.
I think we sing a Christmas song.
I think Buddy the elf
Yeah,
said
Buddy the elf.
sing loudly for all to hear.
The best way to spread holiday cheer is to
sing
to
loudly.
sing loudly for all to
I
hear.
would love the 3 of you to sing right now.
What song?
This is your show, not
You
mine.
better
Watch out.
You better not cry. You better not cry until you cry. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay, so roll.
sees you when you're sleeping.
Roll performance.
I just pictured the mom on Elf singing. She's like, he knows.
I need everyone to roll a performance.
Probably get negative.
15.
5 for me.
6.
Okay, so you can tell like he like almost starts to snicker, and you can feel this like when the 4 of you stand around, like it really starts to feel like there's a lot of magic between you guys, and like this almost bond starts to happen, and you can tell it's kind of working, but you guys didn't just sing, like you didn't sing well.
I thought we sang amazing.
All right. I'm gonna do a sleight of hand and reach into Hoppy's bag and pull out a snowball.
Okay.
Cool, like it.
20.
Okay. You got it.
I'm like, enough of this, old man. I'm just gonna throw a snowball like right in the chest.
You like you hit him in the chest, and like there's just a tiniest like glimmer, but
He has to dance, right?
he does not dance.
All right, I'm going to give him a hug.
You're gonna give him a hug?
Yeah.
Okay. So you...
And actually, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I am going to remember, that tree with all the ornaments, all the happy memories.
Yeah.
I'm just going to fill my head with happy memories and then just give him a hug and just like try to transfer all those happy memories to him.
Oh my gosh, I love this. So you hug him and you squeeze him so tight and you can just feel his shoulders relax and like you can feel him start to kind of come back and it's not so sad and you pull away and you have the biggest smile and he like connects with your eyes and you're like, Santa, Nick, and he looks at you and he looks back down at the snow globe and it just all kind of glimmers away and he gets sad again.
Jeez.
Can I just grab the snow globe?
Sure. Give me a competing strength.
Can I go back into a lion form?
No. All right, gotta pull my Santa stats.
Ooh, I actually did pretty good. Hopperton means business.
Mm.
Got a 19 plus 0 is a 19.
Yeah, so you go to grab this snow globe and he's like staring at you and he kind of is holding on to it, but with a 19 you rip it out of his hands. You instantly get sad. So sad. Like they don't believe in Easter anymore. They don't believe in the bunny.
Easter?
Everything is just so gray. Your beautiful plaid vest that you've been wearing turns into this monochromatic gray shades and all the color is just drained from you.
Can I try casting Revivify
On what?
on the snow globe?
Sure.
You touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
It's not a creature. It's a thing.
I'm going to try to use my legendary status.
No. You're the worst. Go
All
back to
right.
DMing.
I'm gonna be like, all right, old man, we need that jolly laugh out of you, and I want to pull out my wand
Okay.
and cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
So, what does he have to do?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, he got a 6.
So I start laughing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uncontrollably.
So Santa is like hysterically laughing and he is down on the ground. He's slapping his knee and he's like, oh, Vitus Ginger. Like, and it like is just.
Vitus Ginger.
Yeah. And it's just like starting to just bring back some joy. But then you kind of realize like it just seems fake. Like it just seems like it's put on. So now how long does the spell last for?
Concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay. You can kind of tell that it's like he's.
Man.
Yeah.
I thought that would have done it.
I know, but it's not.
Okay, I'm going to grab the snow globe out of
Ooh, yeah, destroy time. That'll help.
the what?
Destroy time. That'll help.
Yeah, just hand the snow globe over to me.
I'd be happy to hand the snow
Yeah,
globe
you
to
hand
Still
it
at
over.
Easter.
That and
And then I'm just going to spike it.
Oh, smash the snow globe.
okay, you spike the snow globe. Give me a strength check.
Yeah, let's go, powerful wizard.
I got a
Do
negative
a
1 for strength.
Do a Gronk spike on that thing.
6.
Yeah. So this snow
It
globe,
bounces and hits you in the head.
you actually throw it on your toe,
Ow!
and you're just like, ah, ah.
Son of a snow globe.
But it just bounces on the ground, and it's there. However, you hear this, and you look at Sam. No, don't. And he goes to reach for it.
I'm at a loss. I'm going to try to give him another gift.
Are you gonna stop him from picking it up, or are you gonna let him pick it up?
My toe hurts.
Okay.
I'm like, ow, my toe.
Yeah, I'm going to do a sleight of hand and grab it.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you pick it up, and you are
Without him.
so sad. You are just.
I'm
like,
not the happiest person anyway.
You are just.
I'm
But
quite
like,
content now.
Yeah.
you have all these happy memories in your mind, and it's just, golly, like just driving you insane. So like, you just don't feel great.
Okay.
Everyone has perfect teeth that you can't have.
I need those teeth.
But Santa starts to stare at Swiss, and hey, and he starts looking around. You can tell he's like starting to kind of come out of it a bit.
Can I cast Healing Spirit?
On what?
It's a room. You call forth the natural spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is 5-foot cube. You can see within range, so just amongst us. Your spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae.
Okay, so
I'm trying to heal people.
I will allow you with this spell to call upon any of the other legendary figures that you know.
So they can solve the puzzle for us. Obviously, I'm going to call Tom the turkey.
The one that's pissed off at Santa Claus.
So you cast this spell.
Healing spirit. Yep.
This healing spirit, and out of nowhere, Tom, the Thanksgiving turkey, shows up.
Hi, Butters.
If I have told you once, I have told you 100 times. My name is Tom. And what? Santa! Oh, y'all found him. Oh no, Swiss, this does not look good. How long has he been like this for?
At least for 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh. All right. So where's the globe? Where's the globe? Who touched it? Who's got it? Why do you have it? Put it down.
I have it.
We tried to put it down aggressively earlier. He hurt his toe.
You didn't try to break. You did. Swiss, do you not remember? Roll me a history check with advantage.
Now you remember after you hit your foot.
Now I remember.
Now I remember you hit your foot.
Oh, yeah.
23.
Yeah, so you now remember that this is how Santa's magic happens. So everyone that believes fills this with bright and gold. But when you stop believing, it starts to turn black. And if the entire snow globe turns black, then Santa's magic goes away. If Santa's magic goes away, he can't deliver presents.
Good thing I didn't destroy it.
Good thing you didn't destroy it. I can't believe. How would you feel if someone came and destroyed your globe? I can't believe the Swiss.
Oh, sorry. I had a little memory issue.
Oh God!
All of a sudden, I remember.
All of a sudden, you just remember.
So do we all need to touch this and just believe in Santa?
We can try that.
Y'all touch the globe. You say you touch the globe.
I still have it.
So you're all touching the globe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all.
So you guys all.
We're trying to believe in Santa.
Butters, get in here.
Okay. So, Butter,
Put that gobbler on there.
puts its wing in, and you guys all feel sad, but a little less sad, right? It's like it's taking the sadness and splitting it amongst the three of you.
Maybe some milk and cookies as well to get that holiday spirit going. How many we got left?
Like 13.
I think
I'll give him some milk and
We
cookies.
can all have
Santa?
some milk and cookies.
Yeah.
So you can give him some milk and cookies, and he eats them, and he's kind of starting to come back, but
Should
I believe in Christmas.
you say that, and Santa like looks at you.
I believe in Santa, Saint Nick, Nick Snook.
Popo Gijo?
What do you believe?
I believe it's a time for family.
Yeah, but they don't believe that. And Santa's now like looking at the three of you and Tom, and they don't believe. Why? What is there to believe in anymore?
Well, maybe if we fix the ice caps, people,
Yeah, the polar bears will at least be happy.
polar bears will be. I believe in the joy of the holidays.
We saw so many kids in Christmas Town believe in you.
Yeah, I was
They were so happy.
I was making some Easter eggs of you and all the reindeer, and they just loved it. They're
And
happy
we
and
all
jolly.
believe in you because we're all here looking for you because we care about you.
But they don't believe. And he picks up and he points to the snow globe again, and the kids believe. Look at their globe. And he pulls it out of his pocket, and it's a smaller snow globe, and it's bright gold and red and green and just sparkling. The children believe, but it's not the children. It's the adults. They just don't believe.
I'll do it for the children
Why? Like, why? Why do I even do this anymore?
because they will become adults, and you need to spread the magic to them so that when they grow up, they'll believe when they're adults.
Roll persuasion or performance. I'll let you pick, or religion.
I'll do performance.
Okay.
7.
You're like
I'd
starting.
like to use a bead to make that.
You're starting to like. You can tell like he's starting to kind of come around, and he's starting to like you're on the right path.
Yeah, I mean, giving those special memories to those kids. I mean, isn't that worth it? You know, it's all about the kids, right, guys?
And Tom Brady.
And Tom
You gotta
Brady.
do it for Tom Brady.
And you say that, and he's like, "Did he put his legendary application in again?" That's it. I'm done with him. 6 years in a row, we've said no.
I think you can despite him and believe again and give all the adults in this world Peyton Manning jerseys. Just despite Tom Brady.
Just despite.
That would make them believe in you. No one likes Tom Brady.
You think they would believe in me?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But why?
Because
And
you're
at
Santa
this point,
Claus.
Ginger, you've put the snow globe down, and you guys have kind of started getting like closer to Santa. And as you get closer, you can kind of feel like the bond in your legendary spirit just like really start to grow as you guys move closer together.
I think you need to do it because you embody love.
Roll me for
And
me.
without love, this world is nothing.
Give me an advantage of performance.
Yeah. Performance?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw a snowball on myself just to make it a little bit more. 23.
Yeah. So he's really starting to like liven up, and he reaches out at that and he puts his hand on your shoulder, and you can feel it and he can feel it, like this just jolt of energy starts to flow through the two of you.
You see that? If you can spread that to everyone else, think how much better this world would be.
And he's going to look at the three of you and Tom the turkey, and he's going to take a really deep breath and open his eyes, and he's back.
Oh, what a wonderful story that has been. Thank you for joining us on that adventure. We hope we'll see you again at the Carriage Rest Inn.
Oh my gosh, guys, I just wanted to thank everyone really quickly for a really fun one shot. I know it's a long one, but it's our little holiday gift to you. I do have a couple of thank yous. A lot of this was kind of pieced together from the internet. So Joshua at fandom.com, thank you so much. Andrew from geeknet.com. Also, I borrowed some of your things. Also, Beyond D&D, I pulled a few things from there. I just want to thank everyone on the internet that continuously puts up content, because it makes it really, really fun and really easy to be able to throw these little one-shots together. So thank you so much if you contributed.
Hey guys, it's Mike, your host and Dungeon Master at Carriage Rest Tales. I just want to say thanks for taking the time to listen to our podcast. It really means a lot to us. If you are enjoying the content and you haven't already, please give us a 5-star review. It's really going to help us grow our listenership and be able to reach more people. I also want to give a special thanks to Tabletop Audio for providing the background music for today's episode.